Stand up, football fans. We got some XFL football today. I did not get a chance to watch the Saturday games. I'm going to go over all the new rule changes for you guys. And I figured I'd give this a chance. A lot of people have been asking me to stream this during the season. And I know there's a lot of people out there that love football and they want to give this league a chance. Obviously, we gave the AAF a chance. Didn't work out too well. Definitely some very interesting rule changes that I'll get into and talk about. The overtime rule, the double forward pass, the shootout in overtime is very interesting, along with a few others. The kickoff rule, the punt rule. There's a lot of differences in this game. I believe it's 1 foot and you're in bounds like college. I could be mistaken on that, but I think I read that. So there's a lot of interesting rules. We got the New York Guardians taking on the Tampa Bay Vipers. What's going on, Jetji? What's going on, Mike Morena? What's going on, Johnny Morawski? Simma Singh in the house. New York Sports in the house. Andy Garcia, Cushmaster. Thank you guys for being here. Dark Demonic. The two games yesterday drew 17K each. The ticket sales already outsold the AAF lifetime. That is crazy. So they're off to a good start. Vince McMahon's happy. What's going on, Cowboy X Factor? What's going on, Zachary? What's going on, Caesar Munoz? What's going on, Urza? What's going on, Merrick? Hopefully, diehard Giants fan in the house. What's going on, buddy? Frank Maselli, Jeremy Nussbaum in the house. Goat, Christoph Porzingis, Johnny T. What's going on, my man? Irish New York sports fan, Jeremy Hansman. Thank you guys for being here. What's up, Corey Chat? What's up, Rico? What's going on, Sophisticated? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Cushmaster, you son of a bitch. What's up, my man? Andrew Skywalker, Sarah, Eric, Justin Roman. What is up? I'm not your dad. I'm not your dad. I don't know who told you that. I'm not your dad, but thank you for tuning in the stream. Chad's in the house. Patrick's in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully we get a good game. I'm going to dive into some of the rule changes because I had to do some research myself. We're going to start with that. And here is the XFL, and here's some of the rule changes. What's going on, Andrew Skywalker? What's up, buddy? What's going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, yeah, man. What's going on? What's going on? So here we go. You got a 25-second play clock. So that's a difference, compared to the NFL. NFL, of course, is 40 seconds. We will implement a 25-second play clock that begins after the ball is spotted for the next play. It takes 7 seconds on average to spot the ball. Average 32 seconds per play. So it speeds up the game a bit. Next new rule. Comeback period occurs after the 2-minute warning in each half. On plays that end in the field of play, the game clock will be stopped until the ball has been spotted and 5 seconds run off the play clock. On incomplete passes and out-of-bounds plays, the game clock will stop completely until the ball is snapped. Next thing we got up. After a touchdown, the team has the option of running a play from the 2, the 5, or the 10-yard line. The 2 is worth 1 point, the 5 is worth 2, and the 10 is worth 3, respectively. So there's a couple of new rules for you guys. This one I got to bump up here. And that is not it. I don't know what happened to the other rules. What the hell happened to the other rules? Hold on one second. That's not it either. Well, there's a couple of rules. Oh, wait. I think I found it. Here we go. This is the kickoff. The kicker kicks from the 30-yard line and must kick the ball in the air and in play between the opponent's 20-yard line and the end zone. The coverage team lines up on the return side, 35-yard line, and the return. So basically, the team, I'm pretty sure, lines up about 10 to 15 yards from where it's caught. They're doing this to lessen concussions, but they can't start to move until the ball is received by the receiving team. So that's a new rule that was implemented. Along with the punting team cannot release past the line of scrimmage until the ball is kicked. Gunners must line up at the line of scrimmage and are permitted to move laterally once the ball is snapped until it is kicked. Defenders over the gunner cannot cross the line of scrimmage until the ball is kicked. So these are just some new rules that this league is implementing. The most interesting one to me, which I will pull up, is this one. The double forward pass. This is certainly interesting. What's up, Sarah? If a team completes a forward pass behind the line of scrimmage, that team may throw a second forward pass as long as the ball has at no time crossed the line of scrimmage. Once the ball is past the line of scrimmage, no forward passes are permitted. So, for example, a wide receiver screen in the NFL, the receiver catches it behind the line of scrimmage. That receiver in this league is then allowed to throw the ball down the field. So that would be an example where that comes into play. And then the overtime rules. Overtime shall consist of 5 rounds, staged in alternating single-play possessions as is customary in NHL shootouts or MLS penalty kicks. A round will consist of one offensive play per team. Each possession starts at the opponent's 5-yard line, and the offensive team has one play to score. The team with more points after 5 rounds is the winner. So those are some of your rule changes as compared to the NFL. So there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Did my best to explain it to you guys. It should be a fun game, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. The Knicks are only... Yeah, I know they're only 5 games back. Andy, no, it's because I work. I worked 8 days in a row, and I will stream some Knicks games when I can. Giants kid says, and the same thing with the Mets last year. I worked nights, so that's why I couldn't do Met games. Giants have officially $61.8 million in cap. I did read that. $61.8 million in cap, but we'll see what they do if they, cut players and what they decide to keep in cap space. What's going on, Chris Davers? What's going on, Daniel Marrero? Thanks for popping in the stream. Mo's in the house. What's up, Mo, man? Thanks for popping in. King Trizzy, those rules are amazing. King Trizzy likes the new rules. What is your favorite? My favorite college team is Notre Dame in football. St. John's in basketball. What's up, Elias? It's pronounced Ezra. I don't know why I said Urza. Ezra. This should be fun. Yeah, I think it'll be fun, old car. XFL kickoff is really smart. Shouldn't? Yeah, I actually agree with that. I think they're trying to cut down on concussions in the NFL. I think it would be a good idea to adopt it. I'm rooting for the New York team. What's up, Jen, man? Thanks for popping in the stream. You're going to see a lot of sideline interviews mid-game and halftime locker room. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't hear it because I got the volume down. What's up, JD Davis? What's good, bro? Keep up the good work. Go Giants. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for popping in, buddy. Do some research on Rondell Moore. I can only do as many videos as I can. I'm probably going to just do a video, start to do videos on late round prospects at specific positions, wide receivers, and I'll talk about 4 or 5 guys, and I'll probably do some on pass rushers, so on and so forth. What's going on, Seti? What's going on, Hypothesis? I love the increase behind the scene. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it yesterday because I was working, but I heard that some people like it, some people don't. All right, Chris, I watched yesterday's. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it, Luke, man. So I'm excited to give it a chance. What's going on, Big Blue? Yeah, yes, I'm sure you probably will hear some F-bombs. Jared Williams, just read your comment. XFL 1.0 focus more on entertainment, but XFL 2.0 focuses more on football. Well, that's important. You can hear the play call. I did hear that. But I'm assuming there's a delay, so I'm assuming the other team can't hear the play. Like if they're watching it on TV, I would hope anyway. But it definitely adds, I guess, extra interest to the league that they go into the huddle. I knew that, Alex Sports. The former offensive coordinator for the Giants, Kevin Gilbride, is the head coach. He can kick rocks. Dark Demonic, I don't know who you're referring to there. Who's expected to start? McGloin. Matt McGloin's going to be the starting quarterback for the Guardians, from what I read. What's going on, Amir? What's going on, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. How long is the XFL going to last? We're going to find out. I think it will last longer than last time. It seems like they're much more organized. I also think that there's a market out there for people that kind of want a different product outside of the NFL as opposed to last time. Just my opinion. I don't think anything will ever, obviously overtake the NFL, but I do think it will last longer than last time. I think it'll last at least a couple of years. I could be wrong, though. They've invested a lot into this time, and we'll see. What's up, Scott? What's going on, Slurpee? Yeah, I think it will be, Jarvis, at least for the next couple of years. And I did hear that, Sophisticated. I don't know how true it is, but I did hear that Dak Prescott did, in fact, turn down $33 million. Don't know how true it is, but I did, in fact, hear that is... that's what's out there. That midseason he turned down a $33 million contract. What's going on, Sidon? What's going on, John Smith? Yes, everybody seems to be talking about the kickoff, and I agree. It limits concussions. It's got to be the New York team, my favorite XFL team. I'm pulling for New York. This is my first time watching it, Amir. I worked yesterday. I haven't watched it yet. It's my first time watching the product. What's going on, Payback Carter, man? How you been, buddy? Landed in the house? Lady. What's going on, my man? Tana, do you think they can or even would, knowing Vince, become a minor league, a trial league for the NFL? Anything's possible. They may look at it that way. I mean, a lot of these guys are obviously competing to probably get a job with the NFL. They're trying to showcase their talents. It's definitely a possibility. Oh, man, OGR, man, thank you so much. OGR, man, thanks for the love, man. And yes, I want to get OGR on this channel to do these games as much as I can. I've just been having so many problems with the streaming. So I said today I'll do it solo. And then when I get it situated, hopefully with Bad Dog, with the show, I will feel confident having him on. I just don't want the streams to keep knocking out. But if you haven't done so, go on over to OGR and check him out. He says, $5 super chat, Benzanese. He says, you're looking a little pale. Did you give blood? You're looking like a ghost. Looking forward for this game. Also looking forward to you calling it. I appreciate that, man. No, I think it's just the light. The light is brighter. It's shining directly on me. So I think that's why I'm looking pale, but I appreciate that. What's up there, LA Yankee King? Thoughts on the Mets sales situation? Yes, everybody's asking me about this. All right, here I'm gonna have a video on it, but it'll be more in depth. But here's my take on it. I think people are overreacting. I think if we never received word that the Mets were gonna sell the team, to an incredibly rich person, there wouldn't be an outrage like this. I think the Mets are still gonna sell the team. Everything you're hearing, they're still looking to sell the team. And I think there'll be a new owner. It just might not be as soon as we anticipated. But I still think the Mets are going to sell the team, which at the end of the day is what Met fans care about. I think that, like, people that are saying that I can't root for the Mets anymore, I'm not going to watch baseball, I think that's ridiculous. And that's just my opinion. And I still think they're going to sell the team. It just, obviously, it will not be him. What's up there? What up, fam? Thanks for popping in. Guardians have the cleanest jerseys. Yes, I do like their jerseys. I definitely like their jerseys. What do you think about Mike Miller so far? I mean, the Knicks have played a lot better. I did not like Fizdale going into this year. I thought he did a really bad job developing the team last year. The Knicks are playing a lot better. They won 4 in a row. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I think, people who think that are getting false hope. But we'll see if the Knicks say that he's the long-term solution. I don't know. We'll see. But the team certainly responded a lot better under him, than Fizdale. Oh, man, thank you so much, man, OGR, man, for the love, man. $5 super chat, Benzanese says, on defense, keep your eye on Jamar Summer from the Guardians. He is a lockdown corner that's never gotten a fair shake in the NFL. I did not write down. I wrote down all the defensive players, but I will keep an eye on Jamar Summer, once I figure out who he is. I wrote down all the quarterbacks, receivers, and running backs, and I'm going to try my best, and tight ends, try my best to keep up with it. Do you like how the Grizzlies are playing? I mean, I'm not a Grizzly fan, but yeah. Speaking of jerseys, can you make a new uniform video? Everyone's asking me that. I am not the biggest uniform guy. I like the Color Rush jerseys the best for the New York Giants. Everybody always asks me that. I don't know if I'm creative enough to tell you guys what type of uniform that I would want the New York Giants to wear. I like the jerseys we got. I like the blue jersey. I like these jerseys. I'm an old school guy, I guess. That's what I like. I like our jerseys. If my Knicks keep winning, we're going to make the 8th seed. I hope so, D-Rose. And I will. People have been asking me to do that. I will do more Knicks games. It's just that my schedule, a lot of times, doesn't coincide with the Knicks games. I'm working nights at my part-time job. But this week, I will make it a point, if people are interested, in doing at least 1, if not 2 Knicks games. My schedule and with my videos, I'm always working. But I will try to do Knicks games. People asked me to do in season. I promised them I would try out the XFL, see how it works, and if people are interested in it, I'll continue to do it. Your thoughts on Leonard? There's no way we could pay him $15 million. He's not worth $15 million. They're showing Aaron Murray there of the Vipers, the quarterback. Entertainer, read my last comment. Okay. Where are you? I think it said something about president. If it does, I don't talk politics on here. Alonzo Russell in the NFL. We'll see. I mean, obviously he made the team initially, and then they cut him, which kind of sucked. He had a great training camp. What do you think about the Knicks firing their president? I mean, I think it was inevitable. I think he sucked. He was horrible. He was on the Knicks for way too long, Mills. It was inevitable. They had to get rid of him. I'm not surprised by it at all. I think it was something that was definitely in the works. Knicks have to beat the Hawks tonight. Maybe I'll do. We'll see if I have time and the energy. Maybe. I'm not guaranteeing anything. Maybe. If people are interested, I will do the Knicks game tonight. Maybe. There's Matt McGloin, the quarterback for the Guardians. I do like these jerseys, by the way. I do like these jerseys. Oh, of course. I'm streaming all the playoff games, Steven Gutierrez, whether the Knicks make it or not. But obviously, if the Knicks are in the playoffs, I'm streaming it. But I'm streaming as many playoff games as I can. Yeah, Kevin Gilbride is our coach. Oh, you meant Alonzo Russell's in the I didn't even know. Didn't even know that Alonzo Russell was in the XFL. Anthony Davis is leaving the Lakers for the Hawks after this season. Ice, Trey, and AD. We'll see. We'll see. I think he's gonna stay. We will see though. I think he likes it there. Where's the little squirt? MH says. Knicks on a streak since Alex became a Nets fan. First look appears to be a lot of people in the stands. Yeah. Well, it's New York, big market, and look at that camera angle. They got the cameraman ground level. I'm curious to see what it looks like when it kicks off. As they're getting set to kick to the Guardians will start with it. And look at that alignment there. They're lined up at the 35 of the Guardians, but again, they cannot move until the ball is caught. So this will cut down on concussions because they're not getting hit at full throttle. But if the return man can get through that initial press, the only guy back there to tackle him is the kicker. And the kick is away. Guardians are going to field it at the 10. They'll take it out to the 15, the 20, 25. Breaks it out to the 30, 35, 40, 50. Tackled down at the 47 of the Vipers. A good return there by the Guardians to start it out here in the first quarter. 14:52 to go here in the first. And Matt McGloin will take the field for the Guardians. Nice return there by Duke, the wide receiver. What's going on, Tom Gotcha? What's going on, Dire Giants fan? There's Matt McGloin from Penn State. First walk-on quarterback to start at Penn State since 1949. He had 7 career starts with the Oakland Raiders. And now he's the starting quarterback for the New York Guardians. Coming out in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, play action, looks right, throws, caught. And that's caught there by the tight end, Powell, for about a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tackled down by Hanneman of the Vipers. I like the new kicking rules. I do. And they're huddled up there. There's McGloin setting up the offense. Austin Duke, Mikael McKay, Colby Pearson, Jake Paul, and Tim Cook, the running back. We all want baseball, Brandon. Would I buy a jersey? Probably not. McGloin out of the gun. It'll be a 2nd and 4. Drops, pops, throws, hits Cook out of the backfield, and he's brought down for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 4. Nice open field tackle there by Priester of the Vipers. What's going on there, Chucky Sharts? What's up there, Karambite? Is Al Pacino coaching either of these teams? I'll tell you what, Robbie. The jerseys of the New York Guardians kind of looks like the Sharks jersey from Any Given Sunday. It does kind of look like it. It actually looks a lot like it. Obviously, it doesn't have a shark. McGloin under center, 3rd and 4 from the 43-yard line, I formation. He'll take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand. Cook, nowhere to go. Gets gobbled up there for no gain. It'll be 4th and 4 at the 42. Nice tackle there by Walker. We'll see if they go for it. I think they got to go for it, Gabe. I think they got to go for it. We're looking for a couple of little squirts out there. 13:08 to go here in the first quarter. And there's the former New York Giants offensive coordinator, Kevin Gilbride. And they're going to go for it. 4th and 4. McGloin 2 of 2 for 6 yards. He's going to see if he can pick up the 4 here. He's got Cook to his left coming out in the shotgun. How am I watching? On Fox. He'll take the snap. Drops back to pass. 5-step drop. Clean pocket. Throws. Caught over the middle. Down to the 27. And a first down there for Powell. Powell's been involved early on. He's got 2 catches. That was a gain of about 20. Nice throw there by McGloin, the former walk-on for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Come on, Dana. That's the mean machine from the longest yard. Passing and catching, yes. Little squirt FBI opens up. What's this, Sonor? Nice catch there by Powell, though, the tight end. He's been involved early on. From what I read, he wasn't even the starting tight end. I thought E.J. Bibbs was supposed to be. But Powell's been involved. McGloin out of the gun, takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand. And run off a left guard there for about 3 for number 27. I think that was Victor, if I'm not mistaken, on the run. But we'll see what his name is. I didn't write down the number there. 2nd and 7. Yeah, Darius Victor. 5'6", 230 pounds. Somebody's got to put Victor on a diet. It's a big boy. 230 for 5'6". Here we go. McGloin coming out in the shotgun formation. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 24-yard line of the Vipers. McGloin changes the play at the line of scrimmage from the 24. 2nd and 7. Takes the snap. They come with 4. Steps up in the pocket. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Nobody home. 3rd and 7. This team is better than the Giants right now. There's Corey Hansen. What has he got? What is that, a fanny pack? What the hell is that? Hold on one second. The referee's got like a fanny pack on him, like a little purse. That's something new. What are they carrying? 3rd and 7. 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter. McGloin coming out in the shotgun formation. He's got Cook to his right. From the 24. 3 wide set, takes the snap, 5-step drop, looking, cooking, throwing right side. Nice catch! Down out of bounds at the 6-yard line. That's a first down. Nice catch there by Joe Horn Jr., I think the son of Joe Horn. That was a really nice throw, 5-gum. What's going on there, Sperm Cell? Thank you to everybody for being here. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. Always better than the Giants. Yeah, yeah, Malik King. They're all better than the Giants. But thank you guys for being here. Spike that like, subscribe, ring the bell. Here we go. McGloin coming out in the gun. He's got Cook to his left from the 6-yard line. It'll be a 1st and goal. McGloin 4 or 5 for 39 yards so far on the drive. It's been a good opening drive, and there's a flag on the play. It's our first penalty. Something that we're very accustomed to in the NFL. And I think it's going to be a full start. It'll back him up 5 yards. Bob Papa's son, Kevin Watson says. I wish I was Bob Papa's son. Actually, I know Bob Papa. I'm not going to throw out names, but I know Bob Papa's nephew. 10, and it's not me. 10-11 to go here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation from the 11-yard line. It'll be a 1st and goal. He's got Cook to his right. It's a 3-wide set. He's got Powell in the slot. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. They come with a blitz, throws off his back foot. Batted up in the end zone. There's a flag on the play. It's in the secondary. We'll see if it's a pass interference. And it's going to be a pass interference. So it's going to be a 1st down for the Guardians, and I believe it's in the end zone, and I think it's the same rules as the NFL. I'll find out in a second. But if it is, and if it occurred in the end zone, they'll have it at the 1-yard line. And he was looking there for, I think that's Joe Horn Jr., if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Number 2 in the slot. And here come the Guardians. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1 after the penalty. 9:56 to go. McGloin coming out under center I formation. It's going to be a QB sneak, and McGloin's going to walk in. The Guardians take a 6-0 lead, and now we're going to get to see this new extra point rule where you can take it from the 2, the 5, or the 10 for 1, 2, or 3 points. 9:52 to go here in the first. Stand up, Guardian fans. Matt McGloin with a touchdown. If you got Matt McGloin on your fantasy team, let me know. He just got you a touchdown. Oh, misleading story. Thank you so much, man, for the love, man. $5 super chat, Benzanese. Do you see this as a league where the NFL teams can scout for depth, or do you see more depth players in the NFL looking to play in the XFL? 1 second. I'm going to answer that in 1 second. He's going to turn. He's going to pitch it from the 2-yard line, and he's going to get in. 7-0 as they get the 1 point. Misleading story, man. By the way, thank you for being a great subscriber, man. I really do appreciate that. I see you comment on all my videos, man. Thank you for the love. And by the way, I am sorry I missed your super chats when I didn't realize I was live that one time. But as far as, do I view this as a league that's kind of like a farm system in a way, like similar to baseball, like AAA, or a league where the guys that are kind of fringe players in the NFL go and play for the XFL, maybe to make more money if this league gets bigger, things like that, or to have a bigger role? I view it as the first, the minor league. If this league does prosper, I think it'll be a league that players that maybe go undrafted feel like they could get a better opportunity to showcase their talents, to get recruited by an NFL team. I think that is what this league will be used for long term if it's successful. I don't think like in the NBA, the foreign leagues kind of posed a threat in a way. Remember, there were some players that were leaving because they could make more money overseas. I don't think they'll ever have that opportunity in this league, but I do think it could be a valuable tool for teams to find players that are undrafted, and maybe players get recognized that might not if it weren't for this league. So I would say the first option. Gokwon, there are no kickers on extra points. You have the option to go for 1, 2, or 3. From the 2-yard line, it's worth 1 point. From the 5-yard line, it's worth 2 points. From the 10-yard line, it's worth 3 points. D's nuts, man. What's up, D's nuts? That guy's a lunatic, man. A little calm or a little calm B. I think sometimes you'll have the Rocky bite for effect. It's always who wants to play. It's players who want to play football. Yeah, it is, Seti, man. And thanks for being here, Seti, man. Great subscriber of mine. There are field goals, but not on extra points, Avery. Not on extra points. Yeah, so far it's fun, Matthew. It's football. I know there's a lot of people out there that are predominantly just football fans, and this is for people like that, to get you through in the offseason, to have something to watch, and then it carries you right through to the draft. So hopefully it's a good league, hopefully it's fun, and if it is, I won't be able to do every Guardian game because I work Saturdays, and I know they play a lot of their games on Saturdays, but I'll do a Sunday game once a week, and that's what I'll do, man. Oh, Zach Smith, man, thank you so much, man, for the love, man. I really appreciate that, man. $10 super chat, stand up! He says, Chris, I have a jewel that destroys Rodgers' legacy. Packers, with Rodgers as their starter, 0-12 against teams the Packers played 2 times in the same season. That is crazy. I had no idea that. And there are a lot of stats that there was another one I heard how he's never came back until I think this year against a team with a winning record or something like that in the fourth quarter. I could be wrong on that. I could be misrepresenting that stat. But there's been a lot of stats I've heard about Aaron Rodgers. One thing I'll say about Aaron Rodgers, and I'm a big fan of Aaron Rodgers. One of the, if not the most talented I've ever seen, one of the most talented. But when it comes to winning in the big moment, he doesn't get it done over the course of his career. He lost to the New York Giants when he was 15-1. He's choked in several spots where he shouldn't have. He lost to a young 49er team, if I remember correctly, with Colin Kaepernick as their quarterback. He lost to the Seahawks before they took off. So, Rodgers hasn't gotten it done in the big spot. I can't defend that. I cannot defend that. But thank you so much, man, for the love, man. That is an interesting stat. And I think I got another one. I just want to make sure I read it. Oh, Independent Outsider. What's going on, my man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. $5 super chat bends the knees, and I'll get to it in 1 second. The kick is away as the Guardians lead 7-0. Here come the Vipers. They field it from the 5 to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, spins out of a tackle down at the 37. We've had some high-flying action so far. 9:45 to go here in the first quarter. Independent Outsider says, digging the XFL, but concerned about McMahon owning all the teams. Hope players are treated right or a strong union formed for them. Do they have a union? I honestly have no idea. That is a great point. I didn't even think about that. He'll maybe as the league gets bigger, they'll bring in outside owners. That's a good point you bring up, that he literally owns every team since he owns the league. It's a good point. I didn't even think about that. 9:45 to go here in the first quarter. And here they are. They're coming out under center. He's going to turn. He's going to burn. Nowhere to go there. And he's gobbled up the middle. It'll be 2nd and 10 as he handed off to the running back, number 24. Let me scroll down. That was Davion Smith. The quarterback for the Vipers is Aaron Murray. I'm liking the kickoff rules. Should be. Yeah, I agree with you, OGR. I completely agree. I think this is a good kickoff rule. If there's one thing this league got right, I think that's it. It adds for more action, and you'll have less concussions. Murray coming out in the gun from the 37-yard line. He's going to motion Smith to the left. Tight end in motion left to right. It'll be 2nd and 10. Murray takes the snap, drops, pops, looks, cooks, throws, caught by the tight end. That's a 9-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 1. Nice throw and catch there. That was Keenan Brown, I believe, on the catch. I could be wrong on that. I'm looking at the wrong team. That's my mistake. I want to make sure I get the names right. Truesdell was the tight end, rather. Truesdell. And here we go. He's going to turn and give up the middle. Draw a play out of the shotgun. It'll be a pickup of 4 and a first down for the Vipers up to the 49-yard line. Just showing Truesdell again. I guess he had a lead block there, the tight end. But so far, a lot of action in this game. A lot of action on both sides. What's going on there, Cassandra, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Who are you rooting for? I'm rooting for the New York Guardians. That's my I'm a New Yorker, man. I don't have a New York Guardians shirt, but I got my Giants stuff on. Here we go. Shotgun formation for Murray from the 50. Takes the snap. He's going to turn and give. Breaks a tackle in the backfield. Got a hole. 40 fumbled the football. And the Vipers come up with it. Offensive lineman falls down on it. And after all that, I think it's going to be a 10-yard gain and a first down. That is a big man. Number 67. He's got to weigh at least 350. Look at him dive down there and get that first down. It was like a piece of bread. Good job there stripping it out. But the Vipers come up with it. So it'll be 1st and 10 here at the 40, coming out in the I formation. Murray under center. 4-man front here for the Guardians. Play action. Murray looks, cooks, throws over the middle. That's caught. Nice catch over the middle. And he's hit and knocked down at the 25. But that's going to be a first down. That was number 81, and I don't have his name. But we'll find. It was Williams. Dan Williams on the catch, I believe. I like doing away with the extra point kick. I agree. Screw the extra point kick. We don't need kickers, right, Sonor? I don't need Sonor for this league. He does the play-by-play on the extra points, but I don't need him in this league. Shotgun formation. He's going to throw a screen pass out in the flat, and he's bottled up there for a 2-yard loss. Good coverage there by the Guardians. And they got some Guardian fans there in the crowd. It's a 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 12. 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. Chris, what are your thoughts on the new Fox scoreboard? I honestly have not noticed it yet. Let me look. They're not showing it right now. Murray coming out in the I formation. Oh, down low? It's good. I like it. I'm digging that. Play action. Murray looks right, throws, and incomplete. 3rd and 12. Was looking for the tight end there on the screen pass. 6:20 to go here in the first. Hey. Sonor's getting upset about the... The other interesting thing is the clock never stops in this league. After an incomplete pass, at least until the final 2 minutes, I think, of the first half and the game, after an incomplete pass, as soon as they spot the ball, the clock ticks, but there's only 25 seconds on the play clock, so you don't have a lot of time to huddle up. So it's a faster-moving game. 3rd and 12 here. 7-0 New York leads. Tampa Bay coming to the line of scrimmage. And they're going to have to burn a timeout. Play clock was winding down. 5:54 to go here in the first. Oh, it's definitely better than the AAF. The AAF was really bad. I tried to like the AAF. I couldn't get into it. What's going on there, Craig, man? Thanks for popping in, Craig, man. Thank you. I see Craig commenting on my videos all the time, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. What's up there, BK? Ezra says, what do you think of the future holds for Rosen? Yes, I had somebody come on my channel yesterday on the Dolphins video I did about the Dolphins potentially trading to move up to get Tua, and he told me Rosen's going to start. I said, there's no way Rosen's going to start. The guy played 3 games last year, and you had Ryan Fitzpatrick as your quarterback. I think they're going to look to trade him. I don't know if they're going to be able to, but I think they're going to look to trade him. And I think they should if he's not going to start. Well, you can still get something for him. V-Man, man, thanks for love, V-Man Entertainment, man. $5 Super Chat, Ben's. Hey, sorry about the Mets deal falling. By the way, think the XFL will last 2 years of prep. Should help. It lasts longer than the AAF. Oh, it's definitely going to last longer than the AAF. Dark Demonic, one of my best subscribers, I don't know if he's still here, but earlier he brought up a really good point that yesterday, they made more money yesterday than the AAF ever made. So this league definitely has a lot more funding. Obviously, you got a billionaire, McMahon, behind it. You got the WWE crowd's going to give it a chance, and people that are just craving football in the offseason. I do think it'll last longer than the AAF for the simple reason that I think there's a lot more money behind it, and it just seems like it's a better organized league, and they're bringing some original ideas, some of which I might agree with, some of which I might not, but I think people who crave football are going to give this league a chance, and I think it'll last at least 2 or 3 years, if not longer than that. Is Akeem Nicks on the Guardians? I saw that he tried out. I don't think he is, because I wrote down their roster. I would have remembered that name, obviously. I don't think he is. Weird question. What do you think about the new animations and graphics for Fox Football? I honestly haven't paid attention. Okay, Summers is 21 on the Guardians. Okay. I have not paid attention to the I know I've noticed the graphics for the scoreboard. It looks updated, I suppose. The one thing I can't stand on Fox that they've had for years for football games is the robot. Like, I don't get it. Like, I never understood the robot. I thought it was dumb. But, yeah, I'll try to pay more attention to the graphics. Should the Giants sign Devin McCourty? I think they should. 2-year deal. Yeah, that's a great question because McCourty's up there in age. I think he's going to be 33 next year. But I am one that I'm not against McCourty at all on a short-term deal. And that's what it would be. He's not getting more than 3 years. As long as the Giants have the ability to get out after 2 years, I'm fine with a McCourty deal. As long as the money makes sense. I'm not giving him $15 million a year. But if I get him for $9 million a year and I get out after 2 years, why not? Vipers have it at the 25. They'll take the snap out of the gun. 3rd and 12. Throws over the middle. That's caught to the 10, to the 5. And he's tackled down at the 6, actually. That's number 18. On the catch, all the way down to the 6-yard line. And number 18 is Reese Horn. Nice throw there by Murray. Good protection. Oh, Craig, man, thanks so much, man, for the love, man. $2 super chat. What do I say for $2 super chats? I haven't done streams in so long. You can forget about it. He says, congrats on 20K. Well deserved, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. And I'm going to keep grinding. I actually might have another video out tonight. I might have another Gettleman project. I haven't decided yet. I might. But thank you for the love, man. I really appreciate that. 5:13 to go here from the 6-yard line. Under center, he's going to roll out. Looking right, throwing right to the corner of the end zone. And I think they picked it off. A horrible throw. What an atrocious throw. The Guardians batted up in the air and they come up with the interception. There we go. All right. 5:01 to go here in the first quarter. All right. Stand up, Guardian fans. Would you agree with me that the Mets are in the top 5 most dysfunctional team? The Knicks are definitely more dysfunctional than the Mets. I think the Mets have just run into really bad luck. They're definitely dysfunctional, but I think they've run into really bad luck with the Bernie Madoff thing. Stand up, Guardian fans. That's right. That's right. Read my last comment. It's hard for me to scroll up in the chat. Just type it again. I'll try to catch it. Number 1 Giants fan, Ken Dog. I like it. It feels like football going the... Yeah, exactly. It helps get you through to the draft, man. Back in 2018, Josh Rosen said that all the teams that passed up on him were going to be sorry. Yeah, definitely not sorry. Yeah, definitely not sorry is right. Definitely not sorry is right. And here comes McGloin coming out in the gun. 7-0 New York leads with the ball at the 20-yard line. He's got the little squirt in the backfield. 5'6", weighs 230 pounds. Looking left, he's got a man down the field. Where's the flag? Clear pass interference. They don't throw it. Maybe it's different in the XFL. The NFL, you sneeze on a guy, there's a flag. No flag here. Looked like the contact came early. He had him deep down the field on the fly pattern and incomplete. He was looking for Pearson on the left sideline. If Morris returns to the Knicks, how much money? He's going to get paid more than this year, which is why he signed on a 1-year deal. And here we go, out of the gun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And look at the 230-pound to go. Bounces off a tackle. Picks up 21 yards. What a run there by the 5'6" sumo wrestler. Look at this guy. Look at this. Boom. Love it. Who is this guy's my new favorite player on this team? Who is this guy? Victor. Darius Victor. So 4 minutes ago here in the first quarter, McGloin slaps his center's ass, coming out under center. He's 4 for 6 for 39 yards. They're going to leave Victor in the game. Play action, rolling, strolling, under pressure, throws down the right sideline, incomplete. 2nd and 10. That right there was classic Gilbride on first down. By the way, if you guys haven't done so, go on over to OGR's channel and check that out. Yeah, man, the Guardians are playing well so far. I'm not used to seeing a New York team that plays well in football. It's been a while for both teams. Knicks, I might do a Knicks game tonight, Kevin Cronin. I might. I don't want to guarantee it. I might do the Knicks game tonight. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation, handoff up the middle, pickup of 4. As he gives to the little squirt there, it'll be 3rd and 6. 7-0 New York. What's up there, Moose? Thanks for popping in, buddy. 3rd and 6 on the 4-yard gain. Yeah, Kid Blue's got a shot. We've seen him, Luke, trying out with his videos, trying to get himself on tape. What's up there, Zach Rosen? Tainted Chambers says, I really like this thing. Me too. Me too. There's a fun game so far. 3rd and 6, 2:46 to go here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation. Vipers come with 6. Looks left, throws left down the sideline. What a catch! I think you only got to get 1 foot down. They're going to say he was out of bounds. Oh, that would have been a beautiful catch. Made a great adjustment. Who is that? Number 9. Justin Liggins, I think. Oh, he's just out of bounds. He tried to get the feet in. Redding. What a great effort. 4th and 6. What's up there, Stealth? So they're going to have to punt it away. There's Gilbride, the former New York Giant champion. They do smack asses landed in the XFL. And the punt is away. 2:11 to go here in the first quarter. They're going to call for the fair catch at the 18. So the Vipers will set up shop there. Oh, LA Girl, man. Thanks so much for the love, man. I really appreciate that, man. Great supporter of Fist Channel as well, man. Big Giants fan. Thank you, man. $5 Super Chat, Benzanese. Could you imagine the Guardians having a better record this year than both the Giants and Jets? They probably will, even though they only played 10 games. They'd probably have a better record if they played 8 games. They probably will. Hopefully they do. Give us something to watch a winning product. Maybe the Giants could watch this team and say, oh, that's how you win football games. That's how you win football games. Maybe, if nothing else, maybe this league will accomplish that. 1st and 10, Vipers have it. They're going to turn. They're going to give. Breaks a tackle off right tackle. Is going to pick up 11 down to the 29, and that's a first down there for Smith, the running back of the Vipers. 1:56 to go here first quarter. Yeah, we need baseball. It's almost here, 5 Gum. I'm going to do a ton of Met games, so I know not everybody's Met fans. I know there's a lot of Yankee fans, but if you ever want to swing by, I'll be doing at least 2 Met games a week. Oh, Independent Outsider, thank you so much, man, for the love. $2 Super Chat, you can't forget about it. He says, let's petition for a Giants-Guardians exhibition. That'd be fun. I'd watch it. And they both play at the same place. Looks like there's a full start here. It'll be 1st and 15. We got a game, Mercedes-Benz. That's right, we got a game. What's going on, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Everybody forgetting about Grant Delpit. I like Grant Delpit a lot. I think he's a potential 2nd-round pick for the Giants, depending on what we do in free agency. He's a huge safety, 6'3". I do like Delpit. I've liked Delpit for a while. Is there a 2-minute warning? I went over the rules. I'll go over them again at halftime. I don't remember. There's some kind of change with the 2-minute, but I'll show you at halftime. 1st and 15, shotgun formation. Looks right, throws right, caught. Oh, what a hit! Fumbles the football. The Guardians have it. They got it at the 27-yard line. He got absolutely devoured. Wright, I think it is, comes up with the fumble. Look at this hit. Oh, he got lit up. He got lit up like a Christmas tree. What's going on, Johnny Moon? He got rocked, Daniel. There's some good hits to right, Mo. 59 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And I guess they're reviewing it to see if it was a catch and a fumble. Yeah, they are 5 Gum. Yeah, they are 5 gum. And I can't hear it. I'm waiting for the call here to make sure it was a fumble. Yeah, this Guardians team is physical as right, man. And I guess they're seeing if he made a football move. That was a hit. I like seeing that. I like seeing that. Jerry Glanville, old man, is getting tired. He sat down on the bench. Tanner, do you think Gettleman is dumb enough to pay Leonard? I hope not. 15 mil is too much. 12 mil I'll do, not 15. At 4, either Okudah or Isaiah Simmons, and Delpit or Spencer. I made a video on that yesterday. I don't hate Okudah. I think he's a really good player. I personally do not want to take him at 4, but I made that video because I feel like nobody's talking about it. I feel like Okudah is a legitimate, maybe not the favorite, but a legitimate possibility for the Giants at 4 if the Lions were to trade down. So that's why I wanted to bring light to it when I started to read the rumors that the Dolphins potentially will trade up. And it looks like they're going to overturn this. Come on. They overturn it, and the Vipers keep the ball. 1st and 15, 59 seconds to go, first quarter. I would go for the 1. I'd go for the 1. It's rigged. Once again, man, I'm having a lot of fun with you guys today. Thank you guys for being here. 2nd and 15, actually. It was 1st and 15 before the incompletion. Murray coming out of the gun from the 25, takes the snap, 3-step drop, looks right, comes back left. He's going to run to the right, being flushed out of the pocket. Nobody home. It'll be 3rd and 15. Wow, you see the first down marker thing? That's different, too. It's like an electric... it's different. It's huge. My God, it's huge, the first down stick. And there goes the green screen again. Learn football, Super Mo. You learn football. The Guardians really guarding the end zone. It's rare to see a New York team playing good. I know, Landon. 3rd and 15 here for Murray. He's got Patrick to his right coming out in the shotgun formation. New York comes with 4, dropping, popping, rolling out to the right, buying time with the legs, throwing on the run, incomplete. No flags. So they'll be forced to punt. And New York's going to get the ball as the first quarter is about to expire. 15 seconds to go. Good defense. Good defense. Nice play there by 22. What's up there, Christian Nazy? How you been, buddy? Or Christian N? I think you used to be called Christian Nazy. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Let me change that. Cancel. As we head to quarter number 2. Murray's got happy feet. Is Shepard going to retire? I don't think so. No, Shepard's not going to retire. Shepard's already working out Duke. Now, it's possible if he continues to get hurt and have concussions, he could, but no, I don't think so. What's up there, Little Munchie? Little Munchie says XFL is better than the NFL. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to say that, but it's a pretty good product so far from what I've seen. I like some of the new rules, and it's definitely a fun game. Big hits. It's a fun game. I do like it so far. Okay, Christian N. I call you Christian N from now on. Will there be drafts in the end? I honestly have no idea. Well, there was a draft this year, I believe. I think I remember reading that. There was a draft for all the undrafted players. But going forward, I don't know. It's a good question, Urson. Do you think Luck will ever come back? Probably not. I'm leaning no. He turned down a lot of money that he was due to make to retire. I think this is becoming more and more of a common thing. Now, that was the first time it was a big name quarterback. Quarterbacks make a lot of money. And I was shocked, but he was banged up a lot. Probably not. AJ Green is why I want no part of AJ Green. I want no part of AJ Green. What about XLB? What do you mean, baseball? I mean, they already got AAA for that. Chris, you get in shape. You should try out for the XFL fullback, kicker, long snapper. Yeah. Instead of stand up for Guardian games, you should say on duty. On duty. Okay. If that's what you guys want me to say. Luck has his money, living his best life. Exactly. He got his money. He got paid. Are the XFL salaries public? I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm sure it is. I'm sure you could probably find out if you search on the internet how much the average XFL player makes. One thing that I said when they first made the league that I would have attempted to do, I would have tried to go after big-name quarterbacks because that's what sells. I would have went after Johnny Manziel. I would have went after Tebow if possible. Guys that sell. Guys that are going to make people want to watch. They didn't get any really big-name guys at the position. As a Giants fan, we're all naturally Guardians fans, man. I got Jets fans in here. Cardell Jones, yeah, he's somewhat big. I got Jets fans in here that are rooting for the same team as us. Go figure. There's not an alternate New York team. I know Tebow's with the Mets, but I would have tried to pay him a lot of money to leave the Mets. It's not like he's doing anything there. Which players from the New York Giants or any other NFL practice squad players do you know? I mean, I don't know many of them. There's not many players in this game that I know. And the punt is fielded there at the 38. He'll go down at the 43. McGloin, I know. Wasn't very successful in the NFL, but I know him. Perez, I remember, was in the AAF, who I think is the backup quarterback. But most of these guys I do not know. Chris, can I get a shout-out to my new Jets channel? I would love feedback whenever you have a chance to check it out. If any Jets fans in here, go on over to NY Sports MC. Go check him out. He's a new up-and-coming New York Jets channel. He's been a long-time subscriber of mine. Go check him out. First and 10 here for the Guardians at the 43-yard line. They'll take the snap, drops, pops, looks, throws, and broken up. Was looking for him there on the floater on the right sideline. That was thrown to number 1. Now I got to go back up to the Guardians roster. Keep forgetting to do that when they switch. That was thrown to Mikael McKay by McGloin on the right sideline. What's up there, Victor Jimenez? What's your first impression of the? It's a pretty good league. It's fun. Slurp. And here we go, coming out in the shotgun from their own 43-yard line. Take the snap, drop back to pass. 5-step drop, steps up in the pocket, buys time. Throws, got a man! Caught a diving catch down to the 13-yard line. What a throw as he hits McKay. First down, Guardians. McGloin showing what he had back at Penn State. That's like a 50-yard bomb. Look at his catch. What a play. So McGloin, 5 of 10, 84 yards. New York in striking distance. 13:43 to go here in the second quarter. They'll have it at about the 12. McGloin coming out, rushes them to the line of scrimmage. He's coming out in the shotgun. Fast-paced game. Vipers show blitz. They come with it. McGloin throws. Got a man. Caught. Touchdown. Beat him into the corner of the end zone with the fade pattern. Number 3, Colby Pearson with the score. 13-0. Extra point pending. Looking like the Plaxico Burress touchdown in the Super Bowl there. They pick up the blitz beautifully. Stand up, Guardians fans. What a throw there into the left corner. Yo, Entertainer, I contacted you on Discord server. I will take a look. Here they are from the 2-yard line. He'll take the snap out of the gun, turns, hands up the middle, and he dives in for the 2. Did a front flip there. Cook, 14-0. What a start to this game. Now, the one thing I will say about this league, no lead is safe with these extra point rules. You could go for 3, you go for 2, you go for 1. But great start to this game for the Guardians. Once again, we want that smoke next Saturday. Chuck Short said, "You got it, Chuck. You got it, my man." Forgot what a good football team looks like, Travis said. I know, but hopefully there's a fun league, man. Hopefully there's a fun league. 14-0, 13:29 to go here. Second quarter. New York leads 14-zip. Damn, the Guardians are dominating all aspects so far. Yeah, great game. Great start to the game, Beast, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. Kirk did his best impersonation of John Elway. Shane Falco from The Replacements. Keanu Reeves. Anybody seen Neo from The Matrix? Do you think the XFL will last and expand teams? I don't know. I think it'll last more than 1 year. I don't know if they'll expand, but I definitely think it'll last more than 1 year. 13:29 to go second quarter. More people in the crowd. More people in the crowd than the Giants-Jets game. Probably. And the kick is away. They're going to field it from the 6. Vipers will take it out there to the 15, the 20, and breaks the tackle. He's down at the 25. So Tampa Bay trails by 14. 13:23 to go here in the second quarter. And they're interviewing the Guardians there on the sideline. A great drive there. McKay had the big play there, the 45-yard diving catch. 10 games in a season. The head coach used to coach for the Giants. The head coach is Kevin Gilbride, the offensive coordinator. Will OBJ leave the Browns? That's a good question. Probably not this year if I had to guess. Here we go. Offset I formation. Murray under center. Man in motion right to left. Murray's going to take the snap, play action, scans the field, steps up in the pocket, throws a floater. He's got a man. Caught at the 50, 45, 40. Stutter step all the way up to the 32-yard line. A big gain there for Tampa. All right, we got some high-flying action here. I think that was Jalen Tolliver, if I'm not mistaken, on the catch. You think they'll expand? We'll see, Big Green. They certainly have the money to do it. Yeah, it's been pretty good football, Diggs. Shotgun formation here from the 31. McGloin coming out. Not McGloin, rather. Murray coming out. Murray will take the snap. Little 5-step drop. Looking, cooking. Buys time. Rolls out to the right. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws. And he was out of bounds. It was dropped anyway. Doesn't matter. 2nd and 10. Incomplete. 12:39 to go second quarter. The XFL is like college football, yeah. It's definitely been high flying so far. Not a lot of points for obviously for Tampa Bay, but there's been some big plays. 12:23 to go here in the second quarter. Murray coming out. New York leads by 14. Tampa Bay threatening. Coming out in the shotgun, takes the snap, throws, and he's going to be wrapped up for a 1-yard loss as he hit his running back there in the backfield. It'll be 2nd and 11. 3rd and 11 rather. Was looking for Patrick there, the running back. That was a play where Patrick would have had the ability, if he wanted to throw a double forward pass. They elected not to do it. 11:56 to go. Antonio Brown in the XFL probably makes sense. That's where he belongs. Murray coming out in the shotgun. He's got Patrick to his right. And he's going to take the snap. Looks to the left, throws to the left, nearly picked off. Horrible throw. So now it'll be 4th and a mile, 4th and about 11, or a 49-yard field goal attempt. We'll see what they elect to do. 11:34 to go here, second quarter. And I think they're going to attempt a long field goal. It'll be a 50-yarder. Here we go. We're going to get the play-by-play from Chris Sinor, specializes in the special teams. Andrew Franks is going to line it up, formerly of the Miami Dolphins. Let's see what Sinor thinks. Snap, good. Hold, good. Kick. And wide left. No good. 14-0. 11:10 to go, second quarter. Sinor, let's get the breakdown. Let's get the breakdown of the kick. Looked like it had the length, the distance, but it was just wide left. I figured they would probably play in the Red Bull Stadium. Yeah, no, they're playing at MetLife, NY Sports. Was that Rosa? It might have been. That might have been Rosas. It might have been Rosas. Who the flip asked this dude to kick? No comment, Sonor says. No comment. No comment. He's that upset with that kick. I'd put almost the whole Giants offensive line in the XFL. They belong there, City for real. They definitely belong there. I want the Guardians to get AB just for the hell of it. Why not, 5 Gum? Oh, it was Matt Gay. Okay, my mistake. My mistake. Oh, yours says, Tanner, we going to a Guardians game? We might. We'll see. We might. Guardians uniform looks like VT. I don't know what that means. Vermont? I don't know what VT means. Tampa should not have football. 2 quarterbacks throwing interceptions. AB too full of himself to play in the... No, he would never do it. But he belongs there. He would never do it. Get your sip. Oh, Virginia Tech. Okay, Mo. Okay, Virginia Tech. Okay. Virginia Tech. I should have known that. Does it look like Virginia Tech? Yeah. I think it looks more like the Sharks uniform from the Any Given Sunday. You know, without the shark. Would be crazy if the Guardians win at MetLife Stadium. Hopefully that would be a wake-up call to the Giants organization. But thank you guys for being here. 14-0 Guardians lead by 2 touchdowns. With the ball. And they're going to have it right around midfield after the horrible field goal kick. Tana, what offensive lineman should I view for my fantasy? I didn't write down the offensive linemen's names. MH, but the center has been recruited since elementary school. He was supposed to be a pro prospect. He had diarrhea the day of the draft, so he wasn't drafted. They said he couldn't make it up on the stage, so instead he decided to try out for the XFL. So the center for the Guardians is highly regarded. But he does have irritable bowel syndrome, so that's part of the reason why he didn't make the NFL. So here we go. Guardians will have it at their own 40 after the missed field goal. 11-10 to go here in the second quarter. Yeah, you got it. You got it, I Bleed Giants Blue. You got it, man. 1st and 10, 14-0 New York. And here comes McGloin coming out in the shotgun formation. He's got Victor to his right, the 5'6", 230-pound running back. Takes the snap. He's going to give to Victor. Victor bounces off a tackle, and he's got nowhere to go. It'll be a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11 coming up. Friday Night Lights is good. Definitely one of the better movies. Yes, I more than likely will be trying out for the XFL per report. 10:43 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 11. New York leads. 14-0 with the ball at the 39. Coming out in the shotgun. McGloin, he's going to take it. Little 3-step drop. Looks left, throws left. Got Powell. Nowhere to go. 3rd and 11. Great wrap-up tackle there by McFadden. So it'll be 3rd and 11. There's a dude's last name called Mama? Really? They don't need to try out. They'd hire him in a heartbeat. I think they would, Thomas Cusack. I think I could be the head coach at least. 10:06 to go here in the second quarter. 14-0 Guardians. Here's McGloin. Big play coming up here for the Guardians. I actually really like their helmet. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty cool looking. McGloin takes the snap. The Vipers come with 5. Looks right. Throws right. And I don't know where he was throwing there. That's why McGloin's in the XFL. It'll be 4th and 10. And the Guardians will have to punt it away. Vipers will get the ball. You predicted 30-19 Guardians. Well, we'll see if you're right. How long is the XFL season? 10 games, max. 10 games. Plus playoffs, I'm assuming. Chris, how many players do you think get an invite to the NFL training camps? I mean, a lot. It's usually close to 100 per team. And the punt is away. 53 obviously make the roster. And Horn's going to call for the fair catch there at about the 13. So the Vipers will start there. 9:25 to go, second quarter. New York leads by 2 touchdowns. Here's Murray coming out for the Vipers. Oh, I have no idea how many get to try out for this. I have no idea. I believe you can, Lake Nona. I saw online that they had posted odds for this game. I think the spread was 5. I believe you can bet on these games. I'm almost positive you can. Knicks need a start. Knicks need a lot, to say the least. More people are in this chat than at the game. Yeah, they should have me broadcast the games. I'll get more people to the stadium. XFL should have people like me broadcast the game. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Hopefully you guys are having fun. And hopefully we continue to have some entertaining football, which is what this is supposed to be. Let's see what we got here. You would get more people at the stadium, Demonic says. Yeah, I'd love it, man. I'd love it. Guardians head coach won 2 Super Bowls with it. Yes, he did as the offensive coordinator. What's going on, Luis, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. I appreciate that, Mr. Mini Guy, man. I would love to, man, one day. That would be amazing. I mean, I never hide it, man. I would love to do this professionally, whether it's a podcast or whatever, analyst, whatever. That's my goal eventually. That would be amazing. That's the only way AB is going to revive his career. What do you mean? You talking about the XFL? That's the only way AB is going to revive his career? I still think AB is going to get another chance in the NFL. I think he's too talented. I think some team is going to give him a shot. I could be wrong. It'll be on a prove-it nonsense contract, but I still think AB will get another shot. I don't know if it'll be this year. I think he will get another opportunity. Do I like the XFL? So far, I do. Yeah, it's been fun so far. It's been a good game. Jordan Ryan from ESPN report, Giants expect to cut. Yeah, AJ Moore, I saw that yesterday, 2 days ago. I mean, that's kind of just common sense at this point. I knew they were going to cut him. That's why I didn't make a video on it. They're going to cut him. They're going to cut all the usual suspects. All the guys that we've talked about, they're going to cut all 4 of them. They're going to cut Red Ellison. They're going to cut Bethea. And they're going to cut, who's the other one I always say? Ogletree, Bethea, Ellison, and, God, names escape me right now. The linebacker from the Cardinals. They're going to cut him too. There's Kevin Kilbride. Thoughts on the NFL draft? I can't wait. It's one of my favorite times. Kareem Martin. There you go. And there's Bad Dog in the chat. And if you guys haven't done so, go on over to Bad Dog's channel and subscribe. Here come the Vipers. They trail 14-0. They're going to have the ball at their own 13-yard line. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket, buys time. He's going to go down. The Guardians got a sack. Oh, my God. I forgot what that looked like. 2nd and 11. Well, no, they wouldn't have to cut Golden if he's not back. He's a free agent. They wouldn't be cutting him. They just wouldn't be bringing him back. Murray coming out offset I formation. He's got Smith in the backfield. 2nd and 10. They come with 4. He's going to throw a wide receiver screen. Caught out in the flat. That's going to be a gain of 9, maybe 10. We'll see if they give him the first, and they're not going to. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Vipers. Bad Dog is dog sitting. Of course Bad Dog would be dog sitting. He's Bad Dog. Bad Dog is the best looking dog sitter in New York. They actually have a poll up on yahoosports.com. And Bad Dog won the poll. Best looking dog sitter. 8:16 to go here, second quarter, 3rd and 2 for the Vipers. Shotgun formation for the Vipers from the 21. Man in motion left to right. Guardians come with 4. Drops, pops, throws. Caught over the middle by 81 to the 30. Down to the 33 for a first down. Nice throw and catch there. I think that was Dan Williams again on the catch for the Vipers. Bad Dog won the poll on Yahoo Sports for best dog. He's the best dog sitter. They run a poll. So, V-Man, man, thank you so much, man, for the $2 super chat. You can forget about it. He's going to turn. He's going to hand off. And ridden down there for a gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. He says, competent NYC football. My eyes must deceive me. Yes, it's been a very long time. I think they should do an ex-NBA as well for the New York Knicks and for the Mets as well. Maybe we'll see winning, for fan bases that are not so much accustomed to it. 2nd and 7, 7:04 to go here in the second quarter. What logo is that of the Guardians? I don't know what it is. I don't know why they came up with that logo for a Guardian, but they did. Shotgun takes the snap, looks, throws over the middle. That's caught down to the 47. First down, Vipers. 6:44 to go, second quarter. Moving and grooving. Oh, it's a gargoyle. Is that what it is? Okay. You're right. They're not. They're not a Knicks level band. They're actually the last New York team to go to a championship. A lot of people don't realize that the Mets, the last New York team, they didn't win, but they did go in 2015. First and 10, 6:16 to go here, second quarter. Coming out in the gun, takes the snap, drops back to pass. Little pump fake, throws down the right sideline. Nobody home. 2nd and 10. Good defense there by the Guardians. No, I do not, Machine. The NFL will never be supplanted by another football league. It could lose popularity to other sports. You could certainly see people that, become more invested in the NBA, in baseball. That could happen. But no, I don't think you'll ever see another football league take away popularity from the NFL. I'd be shocked. 5:49 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 here from the 48. Empty backfield here for Murray for the Vipers. Takes the snap, looks right, throws right, and dropped. 3rd and 10. The Guardians continue to pitch a shutout. And the clock starts to run. I'm still getting used to these rules. After they spot the ball, the clock runs. 5:29 to go here in the second. Oh, thank you so much, man, L.A. Garola. I'll get that 1 second. Let me just call this play, man. Great supporter, man. Thank you very much. 3rd and 10. Murray coming out in the shotgun from the 48. It's a 3-wide set. Murray takes the snap, dropping, popping, hit as he throws, and oh my God, how do you drop that? Your quarterback just got destroyed. Murray got hit like by a freight train, and his receiver's wide open, and he drops the ball. Unblocked. He got leveled. What a hit by Heaney. Oh, that's horrible. They should find that wide receiver, but they're going to have to punt. L.A. Girl with the $5 super chat. He says, which one of your favorite teams do you believe is closer to competing in the playoffs, the Giants or the Mets, and why? Mets. The Mets won 86 games last year. I think the Mets have a very good team, even though I hate that they didn't, sell the team now that the word has come out. And they're going to feel it at the 14, Guardians to the 15, tackled out at the 16. But, yeah, I think the Mets are closer. They won 86 games last year. This year, I think that they, if things break right, could go to the playoffs. The only thing I worry about as a Mets fan, it's not the talent on the Mets. It's the division we play in. We play in a stacked division. The Phillies are really good. The Nationals are potentially great, obviously defending champions. And the Braves. The Braves have a ton of talent. So we play in a really tough division. But, yeah, right now the Mets are definitely closer than the Giants. Now, that may not be the case in a year or two. But if you ask me right now, I'd say the Mets. What's going on there, Last Jedi? I'll let you know when you could sit. I'll let you know when you could sit. And here's Matt McGloin, 7 of 13, 97 yards, and a touchdown to go along with a rushing touchdown. Pulled a Tom Brady there on the goal line. Mr. Mini Guy, Braves fan. Yeah, you guys got a lot of talent over there. Braves, I might be picking the Braves to go to the World Series. Braves got a lot of talent. Braves are really good. 14-0 New York here. 4:37 to go here in the second. The Marlins are trash. The Marlins are awful. I'm not worried about the Marlins. But, the Yankees are really good. The Yankees are really good. They'd probably be my pick right now to win it if I had to pick a team. The Yankees are really good. Now, you don't win in the offseason, but the Yankees are probably the favorites. I thought Porcello was a great pickup, Craig. I think Porcello is a very underrated pickup by the Mets. I think he's going to be a really good fifth starter, fourth starter, wherever they put him in the rotation. And here we go. Shotgun formation from the 15. High snap, but he takes it. Play action, throws, hits his running back there. That's the 230-pounder for a gain of about 5 to the 20. Got to get these names down. Darius Victor, stumbling and bumbling, as Chris Berman would say, for a gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Bad dog, I can't do it. I've been a Met fan now for about at least 25 years. I've gone through misery. I've gone through hell. I can't do it. I got to stick to my roots. Here we go from the 20, but it was a bad decision. I openly admit that. Takes the snap. Throws over the middle. That's caught. Breaks a tackle to the 25, down to the 30, and a first down for the Guardians. I'll tell you, Horn. Is that Horn? No, that's McKay. I think McKay caught the touchdown earlier. The receivers for the Guardians have played really well in this game. Nice catch in traffic, and then he spins out of the tackle, and he dives forward for another 5. Good play there by McKay. Does MLB have a salary cap? No, but there's a penalty. There's a luxury tax penalty or whatever it is if you go over a certain amount. But there's no salary cap. But basically, if you pass the threshold, then you pay almost double or whatever it is past that point. Shotgun formation. He's going to roll out to the right. Buying time. And incomplete. Nowhere to go. 2nd and 10. You're right. I could be a Yankee fan for 50 years. You're right. It's a good point. I still can't do it. I can't do it. I can't join the evil empire. There's Aaron Murray. 9 of 19, 118 yards and a pick there, being interviewed on the sideline. Just when I thought it was going to be a good stream, yes, come to the dark side, Chris. Janky. Why do people say janky? Looks like a man jumped off sides there on the right side. They don't call it. There's the flag. It'll be 2nd and 15. $2:38 to go here in the second quarter. We'll feed you free cannolis and well-done steaks. I don't like well-done steaks. Okay, how do you guys eat your steaks in the chat? I don't eat well-done steak. I get it medium rare or rare. I like my steak to sometimes I almost want to hear it mooing when it's on my plate. I'm not a well-done steak person, Jedi. You just threw me off. That was not a good offer. I'm a medium rare to rare guy with the steak. Very, very rare, Jedi. Yeah, rare to medium rare. Medium rare to rare, the way it's meant to be eaten. Yeah, that's the way it's... Whenever I go to a steakhouse and I see people order it well done, I get upset. I start to cry at the table. I said, what do you mean well done? You can't eat it well done. Exactly, Mo. I'm with you on that. Exactly. Black in the outside. You want it red on the inside. I'm with you on that. And the penalty, I believe, was on the Vipers. So this is going to be a first down for the Guardians. I think it was unnecessary roughness. And he's ejected from the game. Walker, the defensive tackle, I guess that's a rule in this, similar to college, I suppose. He's ejected from the game And it happened after the play. Oh, he smacked him right in the face. He got into a fight there with the offensive lineman. He smacked him right in the face. 2:38 to go here in the second. And he's ejected. So here we go. Guardians have it first and 10 at the 44. Shotgun formation. 2:26 to go here in the second quarter. He'll take the snap, drops back to pass, looks right, throws right, caught, and he breaks a tackle. Nice play there by Powell. He's going to pick up an extra 4. It'll be 2nd and 4 as he's pushed out of bounds. 2:15 to go here. We're seeing some hard hits here. Powell's down on the ground now. He got the wind knocked out of him. There's some hard hits in this game. Sinor, you know I don't say the K word on this channel. That's one word I do not elect to say. And somebody asked if there's a 2-minute warning, and there is. The clock is stopped. So it'll be 2nd and 4 for New York. They're going to go to the sideline and talk it over. We'll go to commercial break. Are the reporters following the ejected guy? No, I did not see that. I did not see the reporters follow the ejected guy. Oh, thank you so much, OGR, man, for the love, man. I really appreciate that. $5 super chat. Benzanese, he says, if I go to a steakhouse, I want to hear it mooing in the back. If I'm not mistaken, I think they just rolled out a cop for Jerry Clapton. yeah, maybe they did. And I'm with OGR. I'm completely with you, man. I want to hear it mooing. I almost want to see the actual cow. I won't go that far. That's a little disgusting. But I'm with you, man. I do not like medium well. Well, no, I can't do that. Medium, okay. You know, I'm okay with that, but I like it rare. Once in a while, I'll go medium rare, but I like it red. What's up, Clocks? This friggin' green screen, that's what's up. What's going on, Clocks? How you been, buddy? He says, Chris, what is this? Are these ex-NFL players? How many teams? There are 8 teams, I believe, and some of them are ex-NFL players. Some of them are guys that went undrafted, guys trying to compete for, you know, attention in the NFL, and some guys just looking for a job. The XFL obviously was experimented with, I don't know, about 20 years ago. Didn't work out for 1 year. It's an alternate football league that a lot of people are excited about, that are diehard football fans that want to give it a chance. And so far, it's gotten good responses. I didn't get to watch the games yesterday, but a lot of people liked it yesterday. And this game's been pretty fun. New York's winning. We're not used to that. Player that got kicked out leads the XFL. Well, there you go. There's a good stat. New Horn always spanking TV. Let's see what we got here. This league is actually pretty fun to watch. What do you think about this? Listen, Best Savage. It's an alternative. When the NFL's over, it's something to watch on Sundays. I mean, that's what this is meant to be. And it's fun, you know. And, you know, that's what I try to do in my live streams. I try to have fun. Obviously with the Giants, you're into it, but it's something to watch with you guys. And obviously I can't stream as often because the Giants don't play, and I can't call the NBA games a lot of times because I work nights. So I was like, all right, I'll try this out, give it a shot, see if people like it. Now I know they play a lot on Saturdays. I work Saturdays now, so I'm not gonna be able to call every Guardians game, but if people like it, I'll call the Sunday game. You know, it won't be the Guardians every week, but I'll call the Sunday game. Now the Giants win games when they should be losing. They're supposed to win, they don't. Yeah, that's the way it's been, Travi. Obviously, we missed out on Chase Young. Evening. Well, sometimes close to overnights, Max, but evenings. No, Clocks. To my understanding, Vince McMahon owns the entire league. There's not owners for individual teams, at least not right now. If the league gets bigger, I could probably own them if I get enough super chats. That's how much these players get paid. 2 minutes to go here in the second. 2nd and 4. Shotgun formation here from the 50. And the Vipers looked like they were offsides. They don't call it. Throws hit to, and now they do call it. It was a late flag. It's going to be a first down. Would have rather declined it. If I'm the Guardians, He hit him for like a 10-yard gain, but I guess they stopped it before the play. It's going to be an offside, and it'll be a first down for the Guardians. 5-yard penalty. I think they do play Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, Bad Dog. I think. I'm not 100% on that, though. Yeah, I'll try to buy the Guardians. Why not? So here we go. 14-0 Guardians. 2 minutes to go. They pick up 5 after the penalty. No time comes off the clock. And McGloin's going to come out in the shotgun. McGloin, 10 of 17, 117 yards, 1 touchdown from the 45. He'll take the snap, drops back to pass, 5-step drop, scans the field, batted up in the air. Nice play there by the Vipers. 2nd and 10. You better have a Guardians cap by next week. You know what, Mo? Like I said, I wish I'd call every game for the Guardians specifically. Like I said, I try to do things that are fun. So I will call these games every Sunday if people are interested. I'm not going to be able to call every Guardians game because I work Saturdays all day. I work from 2 to 11. So I can't call every Guardians game. But I will call every Sunday game. But maybe I will get a Guardians cap. OGR, thank you so much, man, for the love. I really appreciate that, man. 1 second, man. Shotgun formation from the 45. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Throws. Left sideline. Caught, but he's out of bounds. Great effort, though, by Joe Horn Jr. I think he's the son. You can look that up and correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's the son of the former wide receiver for the Saints, Joe Horn. OGR with a $5 super chat, bends the knees. He says, the Vipers are undisciplined, kind of like Jerry Glanville's sleep schedule. They are, I'll tell you what, they are very undisciplined. He almost got a foot down. What an effort there by that wide receiver. They have not played well at all on both sides of the ball. The Guardians have thoroughly outplayed them. And thanks again for the love, man. If you guys have not done so, going over to OGR and show him some love, by the way. Great Giants channel. McGloin out of the gun, drops back to pass, buys time with the legs, throws. Nobody home. So you got a minute 44 to go. You got a punt here. And the Vipers will have some time to try to get some points before the half. A lot of mock drafts have us taking out. Yes, I know, Richard. I will probably start doing more coverage on Isaiah Simmons as the draft gets close. I already did a video on it, but I definitely think Isaiah Simmons is a distinct possibility. I mean, I think offensive tackle, Isaiah Simmons, and like I said, Okudah. I think those are probably the 3 most likely scenarios for the Giants if they don't trade down. Fair catch there at the 14, or even if they do trade down, if they don't trade down far enough. Vipers will have it at the 14, minute 37 to go here in the second quarter. There was 1 sack. I don't know if it was credited with a sack. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. I think the Guardians got a sack. Yeah, they got credited with the sack. Can you make a vid about once a week on all the sports news, not just New York sports news, not a live stream? I would. Oh, you mean something similar to like? We'll talk about that in a second. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looks, throws, and incomplete. 2nd and 10. I would be completely up for doing that. I've attempted to do broad sports on my channel in the past. The problem is it doesn't get views. People don't seem to care about it. You know, obviously I'm predominantly New York focused, but I've tried to. Now, one thing I'd be interested in doing, and it's going to take some more time because I want it to be good and everything else. I'll talk about it in 1 second. 2nd and 10, minute 32 to go here in the second quarter. From the 15, takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws over the middle's got a man, and he hauled it in as he got hit. Down to the 42, that was Truesdell, the tight end. What a catch. Minute 24 to go here in the second quarter. Murray with a great throw. He got hit as he let it go. Actually, he didn't get hit. I lied about that. But the tight end, Truesdell, what a play. From the 42, we'll talk about the broad sports at halftime. Takes the snap, Murray throws, and a horrible throw. That should have been picked off. 2nd and 10, minute 11 to go here in the second quarter. Broad sports, nobody cares. Nobody cares about women's sport. I'm not talking about women's sports, you lunatic. Talking about broad sports. Broad sports. Second and 10. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Shotgun formation for Murray. Second and 10 from the 42. Murray takes the snap, drops back to pass, buys time with the leg, throws, incomplete. Third and 10. Third and 10. I'm gonna have to take a bathroom break at halftime. I've been holding this in. I've been holding this one in, guys, for a good 20 minutes. I've been holding it in. I've been trying not to think about waterfalls and things like that. Third and 10. Guardians come with a blitz. Has time, and he's going to go down. There's your second sack of the game. 58 seconds to go. As Walker comes up with the sack for New York. Good pressure there. Where's the beer? I'll probably have beer next time. Next Sunday, I'll probably have beer. Is Whitney in the chat? My wife, the hardest part of being a cable tech is holding. Yes, Mo. Yes. Yes. I've talked about that on Talking Nonsense, Mo. Obviously, I was a cable tech for 7 or 8 years. I absolutely know where you're coming from. We'll say that. I'm not going to get into the stories I've talked about on nonsense streams. But yes, that is probably the hardest thing to do as a cable technician, especially when you have a route of disconnects and it's like 10 degrees outside. Now, I know you're not from New York, but shotgun formation from the 47-yard line, 3rd and 5, drops back to pass, throws over the middle, and a nice catch there in traffic. First down. There's a flag on the play. We'll see who it's on. Oh, enough with the purple rain. Enough with the purple rain. Jedi's trying to mess with me here. Jedi's trying to mess with me. I'm going to make it. I said how bad I had to pee, and I just took a sip of water. How stupid am I? What's up, Whitney? Oh, Bad Dog starting with the fun. Bad Dog starting with the fun. His faucet is leaking. Okay, now I got to cross the legs. I got to tuck it in. So 1st and 10 here for Tampa Bay. From the 27-yard line, Murray coming out in the shotgun formation. Got a running back to his right at the 27. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, buys time, throws, and it should have been picked off, and it is. Guardians come up with it. 20, 25, 30. Tackle down at the 32, and they got 31 seconds to go in the half. A horrible throw there. It's Guardians football. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. As they're lined up there they're doing the traditional NFL celebration, taking a picture for the cameras. The whole defense lines up. Jedi, you're killing me. You're killing me. Sophisticated. It's a great start to the game. Defense has played very well. And here they are at the 32-yard line. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. And he's going to check it down there to the running back. Bounces off. This guy is tough, this running back. It's a gain of about 5. That was, what's his name again? I keep forgetting. Darius Victor. 23 seconds to go. And the clock is stopped. New York will use one of their 2 timeouts. You get 2 timeouts in this league. So here they are at the 37-yard line. McGloin coming out, and they didn't use a timeout. My mistake. They still have 1. The clock stopped because they spotted the ball. 14 seconds to go. McGloin rolling out to the right, throwing down the sideline. He's got a man. Caught at the 35, makes a man miss. To the 31, tackle down there. They'll use their last timeout, and they're going to get an opportunity for a field goal before the half. What a throw and catch down the right sideline. That was number 3 on the catch. That was Colby Pearson. I think he was the guy who caught the touchdown earlier. No, he caught a big pass earlier. I know that. Wide open. makes a man miss, and he goes out of bounds goes down at about the 31. So now Sonor will be on the, and she's still going with the umbrellas. Jedi's trying to get kicked out of. I'm just kidding with you, Jedi. But now we will turn to Chris Sonor, the special teams analyst, for the field goal attempt. We'll see what he has to say as New York will line it up for 3. Wet like water. Oh, he did catch the TD. Okay. It'll be about a 48, 49-yard attempt. These guys are looking and cooking. So here's Matthew McCrane. He'll line it up. He looks for the wind in the stadium as he... This friggin' green screen, guys. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the right hash. And stoppage in play. They froze the kicker. You would think with all the great rules this league came out with, they would have gotten rid of that nonsense. They freeze the kicker in this league too. The kick was good, but they froze him. And there they go. Next weekend, New York is playing on Saturday. They will be playing the DC Defenders at 2 p.m. I like it so far, Scrambled Egg. What's going on, Musa? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in. You know, complete sports, man. Complete sports. He just knows how to get kicked out, man. Like, people don't realize. People are here to have a fun time. 49-yard field goal from the right hash. Snap, hold, kick. Sonor! He got it! Sonor, we're gonna need your analysis. I am gonna go to the bathroom. I'll change the score when I get back. But Sonor, I'm looking forward to reading your analysis on the kick in about a minute. 17-0 at the half. Oh, what do we got? I got to change the score real quick. Hold on 1 second. 17-0. There's no spider. I'm not drinking beer today, guys. You're not getting me with the spider. Let's see, what did Sonor have to say there? I don't know. If he missed it, he missed it. The cake was good. That's all you need to know. Okay. Can't ice, Chris. This dude hit the bomb. Better than Rose's. Bum. By the way, the camera angle kind of sucks. It made the kick look bad. Dadgum bums. There's your great play-by-play there by Chris Sonor, the special teams analyst of the XFL play-by-play. So good job there, Sonor, with the breakdown of the kick. Chris, spider is on your shoulder. There's no spider on my shoulder. Of course, I remember my beef with you're talking about EDP. Broad Sports, Ezra. Yes. Okay, so, one thing that I've thought about, obviously, it's always going to be, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it, but I want to do, eventually, an hour-long podcast, similar to Strong Opinion Sports, but New York-based, where I sprinkle in broad sports things, but it'll always be mainly focused around the Giants, and the Knicks and Mets and whatever. and then I make what he does. I break it down into 8, 9, 10-minute videos, whatever it is, and do it that way. That's one thing I've thought about. I don't know if I'm going to do it. And if I don't do that, if people are interested, I would do something like that, where I would do even once a day, where I do a 25, 30-minute podcast where I just talk broad sports, because you're not always going to have news with the New York Giants. You're not always going to have news with, every team. So I have thought about doing that. New Yorker, Chris the Entertainer, entertaining for entertainment, entertainingly. I love working with Fish Vegas. He's a good guy. I love working with him. I've just been so busy with my work schedule. That's why I haven't been on his channel the last week or two. I worked 8 days in a row. It was crazy. So can you get in trouble for allowing somebody to say they are streaming on theirs, or do they get kicked because that's counterproductive because it would take your viewers away? Well, yeah, that's, I don't know if you get in trouble, but I mean, that's pretty rude to come into somebody's stream and say, listen, come to my channel, I'm streaming it. Any stream I've ever been in, when somebody does that, they get kicked out. That's just, I would never do that. What's up, Entertainer? It's a huge crowd of fans at this game. Yeah, on TV it does not look like a huge crowd of fans, but maybe from certain angles it does. It looks like there's a lot of seats missing, actually. Yeah, I don't think you could actually get in trouble, but it's just not the right thing to do. You don't go into somebody's stream and be like, oh yeah, I'm showing it on my channel. Chris Long, how long have you been active and consistent on YouTube? I started YouTube right after the draft, when the Giants took Saquon Barkley, but I was not consistent then. I didn't really get consistent on YouTube probably until week 3 or 4 of last year. Not this past season, the season before, is when I really started to take it a little more seriously. And then this year I took it a lot more seriously. But yeah, probably around week 3 or 4 of last year is when I really started to take it more seriously. So what is that? I don't know, a year and 4 months, something like that. Yeah, rough time to start covering the Giants is right. Yeah, I know. That's what happens, Jen, with these games. The NFL, you're not allowed to do that. And, that's why you get a lot of people that view the games. I saw the same thing with the AAF. The NFL, you're not allowed to do it, and they take down the streams. But with the XFL, I think, just like the AAF, you could probably show the games, which I figured was probably going to happen. So you don't get a lot of people. This is more not even to gain subscribers. I like to do streams for my diehards, to have fun and have fun with you guys, So that's the way I look at it. I'm doing this for the people that love to come to my streams and have fun. It's not so much for people that can't see the games, because like you said, you could probably just watch it like you did with the AAF. And for someone to have the nerve to say that, to take their viewers away, can't allow just anyone in here. Next thing you know, they're taking away your diet and how much they make. What? I'm a New York fan, but I don't know, man. Those DC defenders, I'm really liking. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch the games yesterday. What's going on, Manny Roman, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Manny Roman's been here for a while. He's a Jet fan. He's been supporting my channel for a while. You should work with Strong Opinion Sports. I'd be open to working. I'm always open to working with anybody. I would definitely work with Strong Opinion. I'd work with anybody. But that I respect their content. I certainly respect his. I would definitely work with strong opinion. I'd work with anybody. I just never want to read. If he wants to work with me, he'll work with me. I know he's got a much bigger channel, so. But I would definitely work with him. What's going on, OTB mods, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. Now, we definitely disagreed on the Eli Manning topic. I'll say that. I know he changed his mind after the fact. But we definitely disagreed on that. Yes, it does, Nick Howard. Oh, you're not kidding. The Giants and Jets have been atrocious. You're not kidding. No, I appreciate that, Jedi. No, I agree it is, but that's what happened with the AAF streams, and that's kind of why. And I had a feeling that would happen with the XFL, but I said I'll try it and we'll see where it goes, and if people have fun, I'll continue to do it. But that's what happened. I did the AAF the first couple of weeks, and then they started letting people show the game, and I was like, all right, well, people are just gonna watch that. So I'll just stream something else. I'll start streaming the NBA more if that's the case. And what's going on, Big Bang, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. What's up, Nick? Looks like the Guardians can make up for the Jets and Giants' bad season. So far, so good, JDM. It's a good start. But anyway, to go over the rules of the XFL for all you guys. Let's put this. There's your moderator. Well, I'm not going to read that. That's the kick rule. But for anybody that's just tuning in, some of the interesting rules. If a team completes a forward pass behind the line, I haven't seen this yet in this game. I was looking forward to seeing one of these. If a team completes a forward pass behind the line of scrimmage, that team may throw a second forward pass as long as the ball has at no time crossed the line of scrimmage. So you could do a double forward pass. You could throw like a wide receiver screen, and the wide receiver could then throw a second forward pass. Next thing I want to show you guys is the overtime rule consists of 5 rounds, staged in alternating single play possessions. Similar to like a shootout in soccer or ice hockey, where you get the ball at the 5-yard line and you get one play to try to score a touchdown. This is the 25-second play clock rule. Instead of 40 seconds, you have 25 seconds, but it's a running clock. So, a couple of interesting rules. The punt rules are different as well. And this was the 2-minute rule that I forgot about. The comeback period occurs after the 2-minute warning in each half. On plays at the end of the field of play, the game clock will be stopped until the ball has been spotted and 5 seconds have run off the clock, off the play clock. So you get an extra 5 seconds once the time's under 2 minutes. So I guess they're trying to promote comebacks and more exciting games down the stretch. So just a couple of rules. Yeah, it's been a fun game, Hypothesis, and we got a good New York team for once. Chris, did you hear about the close MMA champ fight? No, I didn't. I'm not a huge MMA guy, but I am probably gonna do one in April. I think it was. Dire Giants fan wanted me to do. I'm probably gonna do one more of those in April. Unless it's obviously the NFL draft time, but if not, I'm gonna do one in April. Let's keep the same energy for the second half. That's right, man. Let's go. Let's get a win. Do you think the Mets should have kept Mickey? No, Chris. I was never a fan of Mickey. Marry Mickey. I didn't like the hire from the start. No, I would not have brought Mickey back. I know that people said maybe we shouldn't have fired him because now we ended up with this guy as our manager. I was not a fan of Mickey. I was happy when they got rid of him. I know the Mets won 86 games last year. But I was not a fan of him. I didn't think he was a good manager. Show the game, you jerk off. The kick is I could show the game. I'd get more viewers. But I know it's more fun for you guys. I mean, I could probably... if I do this again, I have to look into it because I'm not looking to get flagged. If I can show the game, and I got to figure out how to even do that, I might hook up the TV somehow to my laptop, somehow show the game, and have me do the play-by-play over it. Maybe. I don't know how to go about doing that, though. So, the Vipers will have it at the 25-yard line. Looks at the 20 or 25, whatever it is. They got the ball. They got the 30-yard line. They brought in a new quarterback. Takes the snap out of the gun. He's going to turn. He's going to hand it off up the middle. And he's going to bumble forward for 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Chris, you didn't tell me to, but I want you to know thank you, Nick Howard. I'll let you know when you can sit. I do use OBS. So here we go. Handoff out of the gun. That's going to be a first down to the 44 as the Vipers are starting to move. I also don't want it to kill the stream quality. A lot of times when I use things, it'll make it, the stream break up when I start using a lot of things at once. Put a camera behind me? Yeah. 1st and 10. 14-10 to go here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation here from the 44. It's a 3-wide set. And he'll take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be a full start. He'll back him up 5 yards. 1st and 15. Show the game in the reflection of a mirror. So I put a mirror behind me, and then I guess technically you're allowed to do that. I don't know if you're allowed to do that or not, but I think you're allowed to just show these games. You were with the AAF. Handoff out of the gun, and it's a pickup of 3, maybe 4, but it would be cool to be able to show the game and have me like in the corner so you still hear the play-by-play with the volume down. And my reaction to the play as you see it. That'd be cool. 13:28 to go here in the third quarter. Hey, Chris, if the New York Giants played you're talking about the Guardians, the Giants would win. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, drops back to pass under pressure. Incomplete. 3rd and 11. I appreciate that, New York for life. And there's a flag on the play. I'm not sure what the flag is on. 17-0 Guardians. Yeah, the Giants would destroy them. These guys aren't NFL players. There's a reason they're in this league. Do it on the green screen. Yeah, I know I could do it on the green screen, but I'd have to link up my HDMI cable in some way, shape, or form to the laptop. I think that's what I'd have to do. I'll play with it. I'll try to figure it out. Oh, Zach, man, thanks so much for the love, man. I really appreciate that, man. $3 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, the last time the 49ers won the Super Bowl, Scream wasn't out yet. That's true. 1994. Oh, he's sacked as he goes back to pass it. The Vipers are going to fall on top of it. He fumbled it, but they're going to be forced to punt. The Guardians are running them out of the building. Yeah, I think Scream came out in 94, which is, to me, one of the best twists. The first time I saw Scream, I thought the twist was awesome. I've talked about that with Bad Dog before. Look at that. You can see the offensive lineman's butt crack there. He's got his shirt halfway up his ass. Show some test moves. 4th and 17. They're going to have to punt it away. And here's Shum set to punt it away, and there it is. And they'll start at the 24, I think. Here come the Guardians coming out. I appreciate that. These nuts for you. I appreciate that. Scream is great. I think they are Alex Sports. I think we're witnessing the best team in New York right now. El Muchacho. They were favored by 5, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Vipers. I think they were a 5-point favorite. Batman Returns better than Shrek 2? I don't remember Shrek 2. I saw it. I don't remember it that well. I remember Batman Returns. The Penguin, Danny DeVito. It was good. Shotgun formation for McGloin from the 25. He'll take it. He'll bake it. He's going to turn and give. Gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. Nowhere to go there. Can't imagine how it feels to get benched on live TV during a national broadcast. You know? Well, yeah. Oh, you're talking about the quarterback for the Vipers? Happens. Yeah, it would not be the best feeling in the world, I'm sure. What's up, Sadan Smith, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. And here's McGloin out of the gun. 2nd and 9 from the 26. Takes the snap, drops back, looks left, throws left, caught, spins out of a tackle. The helmet comes off, picks up 8. Horn almost got the first there. It'll be 3rd and a half a yard. Oh my God, the helmet just came flying off. They gave him the first down. I thought it was short by about a yard, but they gave him the first down. 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Under center, and they're going to call a full start, I think. It looked like there was some movement up front. So it'll be 1st and 15. And there's the wide receiver there with the fanny pack. Zach Smith, man, thanks for the love, man. $2 super chat, you can forget about. I was in diapers the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. I was in, I think, 5th grade. 5th or 6th grade. But it's been a while since the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. That's for damn sure, Zach. And hopefully it stays that way. Let's keep it that way. Hopefully we never have to see another Cowboys Super Bowl in our life. 1st and 15. Shotgun formation here from the 30. Drops back to pass. Takes a snap. Batted at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. 2nd and 15. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. Hopefully our kids never have to see a Cowboys Super Bowl. I'd be okay with that, right, Landon? I know Landon is in here, big Cowboy fan. 2nd and 15. Goat's not happy. Sorry, Goat. 2nd and 15 here for McGloin. 10:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Coming out in the shotgun formation from the 30. He'll take the snap, drops back to pass. 5-step drop, scans the field, looks right, throws right, caught. And he's going to get wrapped up and tackled for a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 11. $9:56 to go here in the 3rd. The Guardians coming to the line of scrimmage. Rather the Bills win 3 in a row than the Cowboys win 1. Yeah, of course, man. I'd rather the Bills win 100 in a row than the Cowboys win 1. Actually not, because that would mean the Giants couldn't win a Super Bowl. So no, I would sacrifice 1. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Under pressure. McGloin's going to buy time. What the hell was that? He's looking like Mark Sanchez. Nearly fumbled it. Was able to recover it. And he's tackled out for a 3-yard gain. But the Guardians will have to punt it away. 9:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. What the hell is McGloin doing here? What the hell was that? What a horrible play by Matt McGloin. And that's why he's no longer in the NFL. 4th and 9, 9:02 to go. And there's the punt. 8:52 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to field it there at the 10. Vipers make a man miss there to the 15. Spun out of a tackle, and he's down at the 18. 8:42 to go. That's why he's in the XFL. So here we go. Murray coming out for the Vipers. What's going on, Chris Leone, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. We'll see if the Vipers can get back into it, but the Guardians have dominated from start to finish in their XFL debut. Remember the 2002 NFC Championship game when we would have won, but the penalty didn't offset? You know? 2002, you're not talking about the Giants. They weren't in the NFC Championship game in 2002. Uh, I'm going to be honest. I like the XFL. I mean, it's not the NFL, but it's not. It's definitely watchable. Let's put it that way. No, what you're talking about that's the wild card round. We weren't in the NFC Championship game. Yeah, there's 8 teams in the league. So I don't know how it works. I'm assuming you play each guy in your division, each team in your division 3 times, and then you play the other 4 teams once, probably. Yeah, I know they lost to the Niners in the playoffs, but it wasn't in the NFC Championship game. He's talking about the play with the botched snap on the field goal. It flooded here in Kentucky. It's supposed to rain more tonight. Well, hopefully everything's all right there for you, Landon. That was the wild card game, not the end. Yeah. Which y'all been unlike the Cowboy. Do you think the NFL? Yes, I do. Quan. I think that there will be some players, probably not a lot, but I think there will be some players that are in this. Definitely will be some players that are in this league that get it, that make the NFL. 100%. Not. Oh, thank you for telling me to fix the quarter. Not that will be. What should we call it? They're not going to be drafted, but yeah, I think there'll be some undrafted free agents, guys that get roster invites. Yes, 100%. Which free agent quarterback will be a good backup to Daniel Jones? Yeah, I did a video on that. There were a number. To me, it's got to be a veteran. It's got to be somebody who doesn't cost a lot. I don't remember all the names from the video. I'm trying to remember the quarterback. So, I mean, I'm not talking. You're not bringing in, a high-profile guy. You're looking to bring in some guy with some competent. He knows the league. He's been around. He's a veteran. What's his name? The guy that used to play for the Jets, McCown. He's a guy that if he doesn't retire, that I might look at. You're looking at somebody that's going to be a veteran presence. I forgot all the guys I went over. There were a lot of guys. Chase Daniel, I think, was another one. Here we go. Offset I formation. Vipers have it. They're going to throw. Wide receiver screen. Caught. And he spun down. Gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Tyrod Taylor. Is Taylor a free agent, though, Chad? I don't know if Taylor's a free agent. 2nd and 3. 8:17 to go here in the third quarter. Murray coming out under center. Offset I. He'll take the snap. He's going to give. Runs off right tackle. Pick up a 4. Nice hard run there. First down. Bring Tom Brady to New York. Yeah. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Richard Lee, man. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for becoming a new member of the channel. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you very much, man. And here we go. Pistol formation here for the Vipers. They're going to turn. They're going to pitch it. Tries to turn the corner. Breaks a tackle. Still going. Pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 7:36 to go here in the third quarter. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And if that ever gets big enough, the eventual plan, I haven't been doing enough live streams to talk about enough, is to do private streams. It has to get big enough, though. Handoff up the middle to the 40, 42. It'll be a first down there for the Vipers, and I'll start doing giveaways soon for that, too, with the members. Thank you very much. 7:16 to go here in the third quarter. And no, it will not be a strip stream. I will not be stripping. No, for all you that are about to ask that. 7:08 to go here in the third quarter. Joe Flacco, no, I think he's still under contract if I'm not mistaken, and he's gonna look to start. Here they are from the 42. Vipers take it. They're gonna throw. Screen pass there, caught out in the flat. Pick up a 5. 2nd and 5 there for the Vipers. Bro, I'm too tired. I want to go home. What's up, Andy Garcia? And here's Murray coming back out. Now Murray's coming out of the game. He was in the game. Now they're bringing him out of the game. A quarterback shift mid-drive. 2nd and 5. Flowers checking in for the Vipers. And there's a handoff. Breaks a tackle. Picks up 4. It'll be 3rd and 1. All right, I've been asked by several people to do what Bad Dog does. I think he's an absolute lunatic with the 24-hour stream. 3rd and 1. Handoff out of the gun. Picks up 7. It'll be a first down there for the Vipers as they're starting to threaten. 5:49 to go here in the 3rd quarter. If I were to do that, I don't know if I'd ever do 24 hours. But if I were to do a really long stream, it would probably be for March Madness. I did that last year because I'm crazy. It'd probably be something like that. If I were to ever do it, that's when I would do it. The first round, from like noon to midnight, something like that. And here we go. Shotgun formation. He's going to keep it on the QB keep. Turns the left corner. Picks up 6 to the 36. That was Flowers on the gain. 2nd and 4. Mariota is not going to come here. Marcus Mariota, if he's going anywhere, is going to want to have an opportunity to compete for a starting job. He's not going to come here to be a backup. He may not get an opportunity to start, but he wants to at least have an opportunity to be a starter, and the Giants don't offer him that. They're pretty big, James. I didn't count it, but I pulled up the entire roster. It's pretty big. It's at least 35, 40 guys. And there's a handoff on the end around. He's got a lead blocker to 30. 25, tackle down at the 21-yard line as the Vipers are threatening here. And remember, they could go, well, it wouldn't matter. 2 touchdowns, you get 3 both times. No. Wait, 6, 9. Yeah, you could go for 3 or 2, so you're not out of it in any contest. Because if they were to score here and get a 3-point play, you're down 8. So technically, you could still tie this in 2 scores. And there's a handoff out of the gun up the middle. Pick up a 5 down to the 16. 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. What's up, Crispy Cracker? Thanks for popping in, buddy. We're watching the Guardians dominate, but right now the Vipers are starting to threaten to keep this close. 3:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter from the 16-yard line. 2nd and 5. Takes the snap out of the gun. He's going to keep it, and he'll pick up a deuce. It'll be 3rd and 3. 3:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, muchacho, I'm going to do one. People have asked me to do that. Dire Giants fan donated a while back, and he said he wanted me to do April. So I'm going to look into it, and as long as April is, doesn't interfere with the NFL draft or, something important, I will do it. Under center, man in motion, right to left. He's going to take it. He's going to pitch it. He's got a lead blocker to the 10, the 5, and out of bounds at the 4. And, of course, I will have one giant rebuttal on for that. He knows his stuff with the I don't know anything when it comes to that. I just know how to bring energy and talk about what's going on, but he knows a lot about the UFC, so I'll have him back on for that when I do it. .241 to go here in the 3rd. First to goal. Guardians defense not good against the run, but good against the pass. Yeah, they've been getting run on this entire drive. Looks like Askew Henry, one of the defensive players there for the Guardians, is going to have to come out of the game. As Flowers and the Vipers will huddle up. What's up there, Steelers fan? Who is the Guardian? Yes, McGloin, former Raiders quarterback. He was a backup, really. I think he got like 8 starts. Howdy there, feller. What's going on there, Chip Kelly? How you been? How's the wife? Here we go. Vipers coming out from the 4-yard line. 4-man front there for the Guardians. He's going to turn. He's going to give, and the Guardians bottle him up. He got crushed there by the defensive tackle. Second and goal from the 6. Beast whale. Beast whale. The wife's a beast whale. I'm sorry to hear that. We got to get her on a diet. That's all. We got to get her on a diet. Second to go here from the 6. Minute 55 to go here. Play action. Buying time. Throws. Corner of the end zone. And batted away. Great play there by the Guardians. He had him in the corner. He underthrew it just a little bit. Third and goal. Minute 49 to go here in the third. Oh, what a play. Chip Kelly, I think it's a fun league. Now, I'm not getting the full experience because I can't hear. I'm probably going to watch the next game, actually, to get the experience because I'm curious myself. Shotgun formation, throws, batted up at the line of scrimmage, 4th and goal. They'll have to settle for 3. I'm curious to get the experience in terms of the, hearing the huddle and the sideline reports and everything else. But in terms of the product, it's not bad. It's definitely watchable. It's definitely better than the AAF. And I think it'll last. I definitely think it'll last a couple of years for sure. 4th and goal, and we're gonna have Sonor getting set to report the field goal attempt here by Andrew Franks from the right hash. It'll be a 23-yarder. Snap is good. Hold good. Kick good. 17-3. Sonor, what did you think of that chip shot? Connor's cut. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I'm not a big fight guy. I know everybody was talking about that fight. And, he won. And he dominated. I had a couple of guys I work with that bet against him because they said that the underdog had a good shot to win. The Cowboy, I think his name was. I didn't get a chance to watch the fight, though. I was at work. Vince McMahon said he's willing to invest $500 million for the first couple of seasons. He better, because that's the only way this league has a chance. You got to put money into it. Probably one of the easiest kicks I've ever seen. Still doesn't make up for that missed field goal earlier. That's Sonor's breakdown. Good job there, Sonor, on the special team sideline report. Chris is actually my father, guys. Dennis, you're not supposed to tell people that. I talked to Dennis before the stream. And I said, Dennis, do not tell anybody in the stream that I'm your dad. And apparently he decided to do that. We're going to have to talk after the stream, Dennis. Not happy right now. Dad's not happy. Not happy. Not happy about it. And Stealth, that's a lie. I'm not your dad. You know that. New York Guardians looking up on up. What's going on, Lamel, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. Another great subscriber of mine. Always love to see Lamel pop in the stream. What's up, buddy? Chip, I agree with you. If there's one rule change that I think is definitely possible for the NFL, it's the kickoffs. Because it's definitely going to cut down on concussions, and it adds for more drama on the kickoff, right? Right now, the kickoffs are kind of boring in the NFL. People rarely take it out. I do think it's a good rule to adopt. Yeah, Flowers look pretty good. What's up, Mike Nixon? What a great team we finally got here. Yeah, it's a good start to the XFL season for the New York team. They got to keep going good after the Vipers. Hopefully they can hold this lead. Got a quarter, up 14 points. I think the Guardians are going to start 1-0. That was the other thing about that league too, the AAF. They didn't have any teams, from what I remember, in major markets. I think they had an Orlando team. That was about it. The other teams were like in the middle of nowhere, where there was no major markets. This league, you got major markets. So That's another reason why I think it has a higher chance for success. Just for the simple reason people in New York are looking for something to do outside of basketball right now and hockey. But, a lot of people aren't fans of those sports. So I think that's another major reason why it could be more successful. They'll field it from the 10 to the 20, 30, and he's out of bounds at the 32. The Guardians will start there. 53 seconds to go, third quarter. Got to root for New York, Chip. Come on there, fella. You know that. Got to root for New York, Chip. I don't know. I don't even know where all the teams are. I know they're all in pretty major markets, though. I know we got a Dallas team. We got a New York team. We got a Tampa team. Georgia, apparently. I guess Atlanta. I don't know all the teams. Atlanta Legends. There you go. So 53 seconds to go. St. Louis has a team. Okay, St. Louis has a team. Seattle has a team. LA, DC. Okay, yeah. So all major markets. McGowan, 14 to 25, 167 yards, 1 touchdown. He'll start from his 33. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand up the middle. Picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. He'll have one more play here before the end of the third quarter. What's up, Ligma? Ligma timed somebody out. Why did Ligma time him out? What happened? I think it was an accident. I don't think Ligma meant to do that. Hey, Chris, have you heard about this edge Alabama was... I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, man. What's his name? There's a throw over the middle. Incomplete. 3rd and 6. 16 seconds to go here until the end of the fourth. And I think they'll be able to let it tick because the clock will start once they spot it, and we'll head to the fourth quarter. New York leads 17 to 3. So hold on to the lead, and New York will get their first win in the XFL. No, Stealth. No. He's looking like Trubisky out there. But once again, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. That's the problem. I forgot it. Yeah, I don't think I know what you're referring to. I'll look into him though. I don't know what you're referring to. It's on Fox, Crispy Cracker. This game at least is on Fox. I don't know about the others. This game's on Fox. Apparently, every player makes $2,200 a game, then a bonus if they win. That's another good rule. That's one thing, and it'll never be agreed on by the players' union. But I do think that it's good to have a higher incentive to win games. And obviously, the incentive for professional athletes is that. It's to, winning. Money, rather. If you win, you get more money. So I think that's another good idea by the XFL to pay out more money if the team wins. What's up, Nick Young? No, I'm not doing next game. No. I may do the Nick game, but I'm probably not going to because I didn't plan on it at the beginning of the day. But I will definitely do a Nick game this week. A lot of people have been asking me for that. I have to find when I can in my schedule. But one day I will do a Nick game this week. And Tina, I know someone you should do a video on as a potential late-round pick. But Calvin, all right, let me know after, man. Let me know after. Fox, ABC, and ESPN broadcast the games. Okay. I tell you what, Nick Young, this guy Victor's been fun to watch. He's small. He kind of reminds, not that he's nearly as good, but he kind of reminds me of Maurice Jones-Drew. He's this big, 5'6", big muscular back. Oh, Zach Smith, man, thank you so much, man, for the love. $3 super chat. You can forget about it. A YouTuber may convert me to a Giants fan. Wow, that'd be awesome, man. I love converting people to Giants fans. Zach, who do you root for now? I don't even know, Zach. Who do you root for now? And thanks for the love, man. I appreciate that, man. Aaron Murray is the worst quarterback in the Vipers' history. Well, yeah. Yeah. I would say so, Landon. Oh, Dixie Normus. Yeah. Yeah, Dixie Normus. Yeah. He's a really good quarterback, actually, out of Alabama. You ever have mahi mahi? I have not. I'm not a huge seafood person, actually. I have not. I'm sure it's good. I do like certain seafood. I like clams. I like shrimp, scallops. I'm just not a big fish person, but I'd give it a shot. What's up there, Mike? Mike, as you like to say. Start of the fourth quarter. There is field goals. There's not on the extra point you don't kick, but there are field goals. What do I think about Dak's gonna hold out? I hope so. You know, as a Giants fan, I hope he gets paid as much as possible. I think the Cowboys should franchise him. I've thought that from the start. The fact that I already turned down $33 million is crazy. He's going to check it down to the running back there out of the backfield. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet. That's a gain of about 15 by Victor, who was just previously mentioned earlier. Oh, man, thank you so much, man, Zach. I really appreciate that, man. $4 super chat. Ben's the Easy says, I was a Cowboys fan. This team sucks big time now. Well, we'd be glad to take you. Just be full warning. If you are, Zach, the Giants aren't very good right now, but we promise you a bright future. But we'll take all, we'll convert you. We'll convert you over to the New York Giants. Play action pass, throws over the middle, batted away. 2nd and 10. There's a flag on the play. This could be pass interference. That is crazy. Is that true, Nick Young? Mike Too Nice joined Empire Sports. Really? I'll tell you what. I am not the best writer in the world. And I would still obviously do my YouTube channel. I love making videos. I was approached to do that when I first started YouTube. I am not, I guess they probably have like spell check and all that. I would be interested in doing that because that's basically what I do with a lot of my videos. It's almost like writing something. Maybe I'll talk to them. I would be interested in potentially doing that as well. But that's cool, man. Good for him, man. Here we go. Guardians have it at the 38-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left. Man in the backfield. He's going to turn. He's going to hand. Nowhere to go. He's bottled up. He'll lose 4. It'll be 2nd and 14. What's up there, Sperm? But that's cool, man. I love Mike Too Nice, man. He's got a great channel. I'm happy for him. He's got a great channel over there. Shotgun formation here from the 41-yard line. New York leads by 14. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looks, cooks, throws. Got a man! Oh, what a play. He got his hand in there. Incomplete. I think the XFL will serve a good purpose specifically in the fourth. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that it's almost going to be probably used as almost like a farm league, like baseball, like I was saying earlier. And plus, maybe some of these rules will translate to the NFL. Like the kickoff rule, I think is really good. You should start with a blog? Yeah. Yeah, because I have no background in writing. I didn't go to school for that or anything. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap from the 41. Looks to the left. Throws to the left. Oh, he dropped it. 4th and 13. He had his guy. 12:38 to go here in the 4. I don't know what Mike Too Nice's background is. Chip Kelly. It completely fell off the map. Arena Football League. But it was around for a long time. Arena Football League. Because they had a team near where I grew up. On Long Island. And the Dragons, the New York Dragons, and it didn't last long. They played at the Nassau Coliseum. I think it was probably around for at least 7 or 8 years, actually. I can't remember, but they used to have a team by me. But it folded up maybe 10 years ago. The punt is away. They're going to call for the fair catch at about the 7. So 12:09 to go here in the 4th. Tampa trails by 14. Yeah, the Philadelphia team did dominate. Was it the XFL the first time? I think it was If I'm not mistaken, commercial break, by the way. Didn't Bon Jovi, weekly blogger broad, didn't Bon Jovi own the New York Hitmen the first time around? If I'm not mistaken, when the XFL was first initiated, I think he did. I could be wrong on that though. Maybe he owned the Dragons. He owned one of those like alternate football teams. Oh, thank you so much, man. V-Man for the $5 super chat. Ben's Denise. Fun fact: the Beatles' last single, "Real Love," is newer than the Cowboys. than the Cowboys winning a Super Bowl. That's a great fact. There's a lot of things that are newer than the Cowboys winning a Super Bowl, and I'd like to hear every single one of them. That always brings a smile on my face, V-Man, man. Thanks for the love, man. I really appreciate that, man. Bon Jovi owned the Philadelphia Soul with. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, I knew he owned one of those teams. So it was the Philadelphia Soul. Okay. Okay, the arena dropped last year. Okay, maybe they. Okay, I didn't know that. The New York team fell off before last year. I'm almost positive on that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Dragons fell off before that. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just didn't hear about them anymore because people didn't care. But I remember, and I didn't go to a lot of Islanders games either, but they played where the Islanders played. I didn't realize it just fell off last year. I did not know that. How likely would you think that an NFL XFL merger came with the introduction of the new expansion teams? I don't think there'd ever be a merger. I don't see it ever. There might be some players that transfer to the NFL from the XFL, but I don't think there'll ever be a merger. Kush is high. Good for you, Kush, man. Do what you got to do, man. Is that what happened? They got caught up in insurance scams? Okay, so they folded in 2008. Yeah, I knew they had been. The New York team was gone for a while, and I just assumed the Arena League folded when they did. So I guess it didn't. I guess it was just the New York team that folded. But thank you guys. I always say it, man. Thank you guys for being there. I try to go live, whenever I can. It's hard when the Giants aren't playing, when there aren't football games. And if I'm gonna do basketball, I'm gonna do the Knicks. And I'll do playoffs, but I try to go live when I can because I want to hang out with you guys. You guys support my channel. It's fun. And I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys. So here we go. Vipers have it at the 7-yard line. New York leads by 14. Man in motion, a right to left. He's going to take the snap. Play action under pressure. Throws over the middle. He's got a man. Dropped it. They call that a fumble? They call it a fumble. New York has it. 15, 10, 5. All the way down to the 1. I don't think this is a fumble. 11:50. They call it a touchdown. 11:54 to go. Jamar Summers. I think that was the guy that OGR talked about earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Runs it in for the touchdown, 23-3. I don't think that that's a catch. We'll see. We'll see if it stands. Stand up, Corey Young. Maybe it is. We'll see. I don't know, Mike. That's close to being a touchdown. Depends on the angle. Could it finally be, Jay-Z says. Could it finally be? If that's a fumble, this game is toast. They're reviewing it again. I'm going to tell you what. If they didn't call the last one a fumble, I don't see how you could call this one a fumble. But we'll see. These fumble rules are so hard to predict. Am I going to do a post-game analysis of this? No. No. It's not. I'm not that enough into it to make videos of the XFL. But It's something fun to do and to do live streams. No. If I'm going to do videos, it's going to be, the Knicks, the Mets, or the Giants. That really is an Xbox controller. I thought you guys were kidding before. This guy is reviewing the review with an Xbox controller. What? What? I thought you were kidding before. That is an Xbox controller. Wow. He has an Xbox controller to control the replay up in the booth. There's a change that the NFL has to make. They get a sponsor there. Xbox will pay them to use their controllers up in the booth. We'll see what the call is. Waiting on the call. Referee's grabbing his own ass cheek. And I think they overturned it. No! It's a touchdown. It stands. 23-3 New York. Wow. Not only did they give him the fumble, they gave him the spot. Stand up, New York Guardian fans. 23-3. 11:54 to go here in the fourth. Detonator, the booty man, with a $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, I didn't know the XFL already had a game out. Yeah, this is the first week. Yesterday was the first slew of games. This is the second. It'll be every Saturday and Sunday. McGloin out of the gun. Takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And he's not going to get it. So they will be stopped. 23-3. Oh, man, New York Flight, man. Thanks so much, man, for the love, man. $5 super chat, Benzanese. He says, well, their players are getting paid $2,200, so I don't think they give top-of-the-line replay service. Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably the budget for the XFL right now. I don't even think that was a Xbox controller. I think that was one of those knockoffs. They can't even afford the $60 or $70 Xbox controller. They got like the $30 hand-me-down that you buy at Best Buy. That's the budget for the XFL right now. It was not a legitimate Xbox controller. Oh, Detonator, thank you so much, man, for the $2 super chat. You can forget about it. It says, talking about video games, it was a yeah, Detonator, the booty man. No, they're legitimately using an Xbox controller in the booth. That's not a joke. They're at MetLife. They're at the same stadium that the Giants play. They're at MetLife Stadium. And he's at Cheesecake Factory, man. And here we go, 23. I could definitely use something from this. I haven't been to the Cheesecake Factory in years. Last time I went to the Cheesecake Factory, at least 7 or 8 years ago. There's the kickoff return. He's going to be tackled down at the 27. There's a flag on the play. I think there was some movement before it was caught. 11:47 to go here in the fourth quarter, so I guess that's like a full start penalty. I don't know how that works. But New York leads by 20. Now, I'm trying to do the math. Tampa could get only 18 points if they go for 3 both times, so they need 3 scores no matter what. Vince McMahon, yeah, I think Vince McMahon is the commissioner. He's the owner. Somebody said, I don't think there's individual owners. I think McMahon just owns the league. What is that guy eating? They're showing this guy. He just ate cheese. Why are they showing that? That's what they have to show in the crowd, a guy eating a piece of cheese? The hell was that? Shotgun formation here for the Vipers. They trail by 20. He's going to turn. He's going to take it. He's going to bake it. Hands to the running back. Makes a man miss. Nowhere to go. He's going to lose 3. Maybe 2. 2nd and 12. Yeah, must have been a Jets fan. Must have been a Jets. They showed a guy in the crowd. He took a piece of cheese like that you would put on your hamburger, and he shoves it in his face, and he's going crazy like he won the Super Bowl. The hell was that? Interesting stuff. Here we go. Murray coming out in the gun from his own 29, takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws, he'll check it down, dropped it. This team sucks. The Vipers are horrible. How many drop balls? 3rd and 12. 11:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. Oh, there you go. McMahon owns the team. Oliver Luck is the commissioner of the league. Well, there you go. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea. So, 3rd and 8. I thought it was 3rd and 12. I guess it's 3rd and 8. Here we go. Takes the snap, drops back to pass out of the gun, checks it down, breaks a tackle. He'll pick up, it'll be 4 yards short. It'll be a 4th and 4. It was the 3rd and 12. They made a mistake. 10:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. I got to go with the Guardians, Robux. The way they've played today, the way the Giants have played, I got to go. No, I'm kidding. I would pick the Giants. What is going on, Manchester? He says, pretty sure McMahon is the owner. No, he's definitely the owner. He definitely owns the league. I'm almost positive. Tampa Bay has the possession. Down by 20. Yes, that was very brief. I don't remember it, but I know of it. Trump owned the Generals, and then he tried to sue them. The USFL, I think it was, right? He tried to sue them because they took it away, and he won like $1. I don't remember. I don't know the whole story, but yeah, he owned a football team for a little while. He was trying to get into the NFL, and they wouldn't let him in. 10:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Yeah, he won $1, Mr. Mini Guy, yeah. I heard that story. I was dying of laughter. Takes the snap out of the gun, drops back to pass, looks right, throws right. Oh, what a catch. An adjustment caught at the 40, 30, 25. Down out of bounds at the 21, Williams. 9:59 to go here in the fourth quarter. What's going on, Jared, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Gil, that was a lucky pass, man. What's up, Gil, man? Thanks for being here, buddy. But a nice throw and catch there. 9:43 to go here in the fourth quarter. New York leads by 20. They're on their feet. That guy looked like Odell Beckham. Was that Odell Beckham undercover? It was in like a glitter hoodie. Looked like he could have been related to Odell Beckham there on the sidelines. Maybe he's trying to get back with the Giants watching Guardians games. 9:43 to go here in the fourth. What's up, Karan? Chris, do you have the... I do not, Lake Nona. I do not. Chip Kelly, man, you got to talk to your wife about that. I can't help you there. Look at these Guardians fans looking like they're Raiders fans acting crazy. They all got cheese in their mouth. The Guardian cheeseheads. 9:34 to go here in the fourth. From the 21, man in motion right to left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give on the end around. Has a lead blocker. And he's knocked out of bounds at about the 17. It'll be about a 2nd and 5. I didn't know I was streaming? Well, I knew I was streaming this time. There's been many times where I did not know I was streaming over the past couple weeks. That is true. I do, Kush, actually. Yes, he's very real. Very real. 9:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. You can actually track him on YouTube every Christmas. Takes the snap out of the gun. It's a design QB keep, and he's going to barrel forward for a first down. Pickup of 8. That was Flowers, the backup quarterback there. 8:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. I need to try out for the XFL. Maybe I can make it as a kicker. I mean, the kicker wasn't very good. And there's a handoff up the middle. Nice move on the draw play. Picks up 3. It'll be second and goal at the 6. I appreciate that, crispy cracker. Yeah, no, I don't know how it works. I know I've seen it before. Somebody showed it to me, Sperm. There's something on YouTube where you could track where Santa is every Christmas. And it has like millions of viewers. 8:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay trails by 20. Flowers coming out in the gun. He's got Smith to his right from the 6. Takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give. He'll get 2. It'll be third and goal at the 4. Got about 7:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. Yeah, I get punter a lot, Sonor. I'd be a punter. What? You get paid millions of dollars to kick a football. What happened to the whole Xbox thing? What do you mean? It's just a controller that's up in the booth. They have the Xbox controller when they're up in the booth. Guardians will not fall to 1-1, Chuck. Guardians are going undefeated this year. We're going to be the first team in professional football history to go, or second team, other than the Dolphins, rather, to go undefeated over the course of an entire season. Here we go. Shotgun formation, and he's going to go down for a sack. It'll be fourth and goal. You got to go for it here. Actually, well, you need a field goal anyway. No, you got to go for it. You got to go for it. Fourth and goal from about the 7, 23-3, 6:53 to go fourth quarter. Yes, the New York Mets won 162 in 2020. Yes, I expect them to do that, Sonor. And, 173 if you count the playoffs. Here's Murray out of the gun, takes the snap from the 6. Drops, pops, looks right, throws right, and dropped. Wouldn't have been in anyway. It was a diving attempt. 6:22 to go in the fourth. New York's going to take over. They lead by 20 as they've run them out of the building. Oh, he's got to catch that, man. You're right. The wide receivers do suck on this team. You're going to purchase the Giants. Good luck with that, crispy cracker. Good luck in your pursuit. If you got, I would guess probably about $5 billion. I don't even know what they go for nowadays, but 5, 6, 7 billion, that should get the job done. So if you got that hanging around in your mattress, just pull it out and, go up to Mara and you'd probably be able to buy the team. Yeah, the Knicks probably cost a little bit more than that. Vipers, terrible offense, too many drop. Yeah, they've been horrible this entire game, Beast. They probably had the Xbox controller because they were designing an XFL video game. It's possible. Possible. Around $7 billion for the Giants. So there you go. If you got like $7 billion in your, underneath the mattress, you probably buy the team. Stealth, man, I don't know how. Stealth, you got to talk to my parents about that. It's genetics, man. Got to talk to my parents about that one. Jaden, man, yeah, the Guardians are on fire, man. Browns probably cost $50 to buy the team. What's going on, Abrar? Who do you think the Giants will have as a second quarterback? That's a good question. Somebody asked me that earlier. I did a video on that, the backup quarterback, and I forget all the names that were available. I'd have to go back and look, but I personally think it's going to be a veteran that they signed in free agency. And there was a number of guys I listed. There was like 6, 7 guys that I thought were possibilities. I don't think it's going to be anybody that's capable of being a starter. I think it's going to be a guy that has experience that could step in and be a backup, and a guy that'll bring some knowledge to Daniel Jones. McCown, if he didn't retire, is a perfect type of example. There was a couple of others. Chase Daniels was one. The guy that used to play for the Bucks as a starter, he's like 6'6". What the hell is his name? I can't remember it. He signed with the Bears in free agency like 3 years into his career. He's another guy. There was like 3 or 4 other guys. I can't remember everybody. Yeah, I think I think you get the Browns for $1. Chris, why don't you run for president? You would have my vote. I, you know what? It might not be that hard nowadays. It seems like nobody wants to vote for anybody. Maybe I will run for president. Come on. Let's do it. I'm going to run for president 2024. It's too late in 2020. Handoff up the middle. Pickup of 4. It'll be second and 6. 6:13 to go here in the 4th. Matt Moore. There's another name. Yeah. Matt Moore's, I would think the Chiefs are going to hold on to Matt Moore just because he did pretty well for them when he stepped in. But if he is available, he is a free agent. That's another guy. He's 35 years old. He's been around the league. That's another guy. I appreciate that, Daniel Palmer. Yeah, it's not much competition. It doesn't seem like many people love anybody on either side. So maybe I would stand a chance. I'll run as a third party. 2nd and 5. Guardians have it under center. They're going to give. And they'll get 4. It'll be 3rd and 1. They dominate. Mike Glennon. There you go. There you go. That was the quarterback I was thinking of. Mike Glennon. So no, you're not old enough. You're not old enough. Pelosi versus Chris. Yeah, Pelosi. Jimmy Clausen's in the XFL? I didn't know that. Talk about a failed quarterback. 4:56 to go here in the 4th quarter. Flag on the play. And it's probably going to be on New York. It'll back them up 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. But this game's over. 4:56 to go. They lead by 20. Who do you think it might be outside first, which definitely would be a steal? Outside first. Outside first. What do you mean? In the draft, you mean? Who would be a steal for the Giants? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, outside of the first round. I mean, depends who they take in the first, right? Shotgun formation, takes the snap, nowhere to go. It's a loss of 2. It'll be 4th and 8, 4:29 to go here in the 4th quarter. It depends who goes in the first, who we take in the first round. Because if we take an offensive tackle, obviously we're not looking at an OT in round 2. But I mean, some edge rushers that could drop if you know we need a we're looking for a pass rusher there. First off, I like Queen. He's a linebacker. If we don't take a linebacker in the first, he's a potential target if you're looking linebacker. Patrick Queen. Matos is a potential guy that could drop to the 2nd round who I like. Those are potential steals off the top of my head. And all the offensive line I've mentioned in my videos as potential 2nd round choices. Those are some guys to keep an eye on. What is your next Mets? Give me a month, and can you shout me out? My next Mets? I'm going to start doing the Mets a lot. I'm going to stream the Mets at least twice a week in season. That's the plan right now. And I'll probably do them fairly regularly, along with obviously my Giants content in terms of videos. If people watch, I'll continue to do it. But I'm definitely going to do streams. 3:43 to go here in the 4th quarter. Vipers have it. Shotgun formation for Flowers from the 42. Flowers going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And that's a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Can Gates hold down center? That's a good question, John. The thing I made a video on Gates actually talking about that, and a lot of my subscribers brought up a really good point. Usually you want your center. Let me stand up for a second. Usually you want your center to be shorter than what Gates is. Traditionally, you want your center to be lower to the ground. And I think he's like 6'6", 6'7", if I'm not mistaken. So that's why Gates might not be the best answer at center. and they might look through the draft or free agency. 304 to go there. Patrick went down. But I do like Gates. I think he's a really good depth piece for the Giants. A guy that you could stick in at each guard position, each tackle position if somebody goes down. So, yeah. Yes, the XFL is definitely better than the AAF. Shotgun formation, they'll take the snap, in trouble, 3rd and 2, buys time with the legs. He's going to take off, he's going to run with it. First down, Vipers, out of bounds, 2:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. No, I used to live on the border, Greenpoint border. I was between Greenpoint and Williamsburg, but it was in Greenpoint, but it was like right there. You cross the street, you're in Williamsburg. Oh, Montana and Rice, not even close. And there's a handoff, run out of the shotgun, pickup of 7, 2:16 to go here in the 4th quarter. Montana and Rice is probably the best duo ever. It is, not probably, it is the best duo ever. When you factor in the talent of the wide receiver and the quarterback combined, it's not even close. Jerry Rice, you could argue, is the greatest football player ever. So, yeah, definitely Montana and Rice. And that's the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Vipers. No, I'm not. I didn't plan on doing it before I started. I got to eat. I'm hungry. Today I'm not doing a doubleheader. I may do that in the future if I plan on it, and if there's interest. But no, not today. I think I'm going to take the rest of the day off. If I was going to do anything, it'd be the Knick game, but I think I'm going to take that off as well. I didn't plan on it. I have some plans later today. Otherwise, I would have done it. And like I said, I'm going to try to fit the Knicks into my schedule when I can. I got to look at the Knicks schedule and the work schedule, and I'll put it in the community notes when I'm going to do the Knicks game. Oh, V-Man, man, thanks for the love, man. I really appreciate that, man. He said $5 super chat, Benson. He says, were they watching Disney's Gargoyles when they came up with the team's name, logo, and it certainly looks like it. It certainly looks like it, doesn't it? Thanks for the love, man. What's up, Hot Take Hockey, man? Sorry if I missed you earlier. I don't know if you've been here. What am I gonna eat? Steak. I'm having steak. And I'm thinking about it this whole stream, but I'm gonna have steak, man, and it's gonna be medium rare, by the way. But by the way, check out HTH. I always like to shout him out when I can. He's a good guy. He's got a good channel. Five Guys. I definitely prefer Five Guys to Shake Shack. I like both, but I prefer Five Guys. Cooking it, Chad. Cooking it. No, not in a restaurant. Cooking it. Thoughts on Kyle Van Noy? I think Van Noy is a distinct possibility to be a New York Giant. Distinct possibility. I'd say at least 30%. I think he fits the mold. I think that he's a guy that's played for our head coach before, Joe Judge. He's somewhat familiar with him. He's a need, and he's not going to require a long-term contract. So if the Giants don't sign a big-time edge rusher, one of the top-tier guys, I think you're looking at Van Noy on a 2 or 3 year deal. I'm not signing him to a 5-year contract. But if you get him on a 2 or 3 year deal, I think Van Noy makes a lot of sense. I don't think he's a great player. I think he's a solid player. But I think that's what you're looking for in free agency. He clogs a hole. Stephon Diggs to the New York Giants. I doubt it. I know he's been talking on Twitter. I doubt it. You'd have to. He's under contract, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think. So you'd have to trade for him. I don't see it. Yeah, Five Guys gives you too many. Whenever I go to Five Guys, I used to not know. Like when I go to a burger place, I'd get medium or large fries. When I go to Five Guys, I get the small because the small is bigger than the large anywhere else. They load you up. 23-3, 2nd and 3 here, 2 minutes to go here for the Vipers. I'll answer that in 1 second, Renato. 2nd and 3 from the 39. Flowers takes the snap, looks left sideline, got a man, well contested, he caught it! Down at the 2, minute 54 to go here in the 4th quarter. That was Williams has had a game. The wide receiver for the Vipers. Let's see what we got here. With Zimenez and Conley 100%, do you think it's relevant to draft Simmons as well? Yeah, I mean, I don't. Well, Zimenez is more of an edge rusher. He's not a middle linebacker. He's not. He's a different type of player. Conley's a middle linebacker, but we don't. First up, we don't know if Conley's 100%. And as good as Conley looked over the first 3 games or whatever he played, Conley was originally drafted to be a special teams player. Obviously, I like him. I think he could be a really good linebacker. We'll see if he's fully recovered. My guess is he's not gonna be until at least halfway through the season. But no, I still think Simmons is definitely a need that the Giants could use. He's a guy that he can do everything. We need a guy that plays that position that could cover a tight end, that could cover a running back, could cover the slot. I mean, he could do it all. So, no, I'd be behind Simmons. He's not my first choice though. I want an offensive tackle, but I definitely think he'd fill a need for the Giants. First to go. Five guys load you up, Paul. Lenny, I don't know if I said that, but if I did that, that is incredibly. That is definitely a hashtag poor statement. There's an Impossible Whopper. I have not had that. So I heard that Burger King was going with the vegetable, the vegan route or whatever you want to say with the burger. I have not had it yet. Am I one of the computer folks? Get them in high. I wish. I wish, John Murray. I am not. I do have a pretty updated computer. So if he is taking applicants, I would apply for the job. I haven't seen it on. I've been looking actually on jobs.com and all those websites, but I haven't seen it. First to go here at the 2-yard line. Vipers out of the gun. They'll take the snap. They'll turn and give. Nowhere to go. He'll push forward for a yard. And now the clock will stop until they spot it. That's the rule, which is why they ren. And then I think they give you a 5 seconds until they run it. That's the rule. So it's almost opens up the whole playbook when you're late in games. You can still run the ball. And now the clock's just starting to tick. QB keep. He's going to get in. Minute 42 to go. It is 23-9. We'll see if they go for 2, 3, or 1. There's a flag on the play. We'll see who it's on. Do I have it? No, but I have a Twitter. What's up, Malik King, man? I have a Twitter. I'm going to have an Instagram. I had one temporarily. It got hacked, so I just shut it down. And I'm probably going to get the Instagram up and running in probably a couple months. But I do have a Twitter. And, yeah, I'll type it in here for you if you want to follow me on Twitter. I don't have the link, but this is my tag. I think it's in the description, too, if I'm not mistaken. But just in case it's not, that's my Twitter. It's a false start, and it's coming back. Oh, thank you, Stenor, for posting the link. I appreciate that, buddy. I do not know what channel the next game is on. I didn't look. You think Gettleman should act like he's interested in drafting a quarter? Nick, I mean, I don't think any team would buy that because we drafted a quarterback last year at 6th overall. But one thing I will say, if I was a GM, I would never tip my hand. I would never want anyone to know what I'm doing, who I plan on drafting, what position I'm looking at. So you don't want to tip your hand, but I don't think any team would buy that because they drafted a quarterback at number 6 overall last year. But it doesn't matter. The Giants still have they're still gonna have the opportunity to trade down if they want because there's so many teams that want to jump up to get a quarterback, and teams like the Dolphins and the Chargers and the Jaguars if they want one, the Panthers if they want one, the Raiders, there's so many, the Colts. So they know that the Giants have they have a spot there where they can move up and get a quarterback. So it's not like the Giants have to act like they want a quarterback. They're going to have opportunities to trade down if they want to. Question is, are they going to want to? Second and goal. Okay, so it's on ESPN. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. What's up, Afghanistan? Second and goal. I'll answer that 1 second, Kevin Cronin. Takes the snap out of the gun. He's going to hand it off, so the clock will stop. Like I said, that's why they're running. Down to the 1. And they're going to have to hustle to the line of scrimmage to get another play off. 3rd and goal. Am I streaming the Knicks? I don't know if I'm going to be able to because, like I said, I didn't plan to at the beginning of the day. I will stream the Knicks sometime this week, though. I will try to make it a point to stream them at some point this week. What's up, Jeremy Hansman? Practice squad player. I mean, Reggie White Jr., I suppose, is a possibility. That's the one guy that jumps off the page for me that I'm thinking about. And it's a design QB keep, nowhere to go. It'll be 4th and goal. Minute 27 to go. A guy that I thought he was on the practice squad, but I guess I was wrong. I know he got IR'd because of concussions. But one guy I'm looking forward to is Asafo Ajayi. I think he can make the team as a depth piece on the offensive line. I don't think he'll start, but I think he's a guy that could definitely make the team as a depth piece on the offensive line. Shotgun formation from the 2. Fourth and goal. Takes the snap, drops back, looks, cooks, buys time with the legs, and he's going to go down. This game's over. Guardians are going to kneel. There's a minute 01 to go. Chris, you watching the Oscars? I didn't know the Oscars were tonight. So, yes, I am. Nona, we could talk about that in the Discord. I didn't even know that. So I definitely will watch the Oscars tonight. I'm a huge movies guy, but in terms of the Oscars, I mean, usually the movies that are nominated I haven't even seen. But, yeah, I always watch the Oscars. So, yeah, I'll definitely watch that. So 101 to go here in the 4th quarter, 23-3. But, yeah, anybody who wants to join the Discord, by the way, I know somebody asked about the Instagram, the Twitter. I do have a Discord. I'm sure Sonor could drop that, or Dire Giants fan, whoever's in here, could drop that. Handoff off left tackle. He'll gain a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Oh, thank you, Sonor, for popping that in there. What's up, y'all, man? He goes, let's go. 1-0. When was the last time New York fans could say that? Yeah. Well, based off of Mets history, the Mets will probably win on opening day. The Mets are the best opening day team in the history of baseball, actually, by winning percentage. And the Yankees will probably win on opening day. So hopefully both baseball teams get off to a 1-0 start. But in terms of football, at least for the Giants, I don't know the Jets. Giants have not won on opening day in a while. Handoff there, misdirection. He'll get to the 22. It'll be 3rd and 5. I appreciate that there, but yeah, this is a tough game to call, man. New York won, but it got boring down the stretch. But I got to talk to you guys, which is always fun, man. $1 bet, you'll hit 40,000 subscribers in 2020. You're on, man. I would gladly lose that dollar. I always set goals for myself, and I'll talk to you guys for about 10 minutes. The game's over. New York won 23-3. I always set goals for myself. And I swear to God, and sometimes, you might set your goals too high, you might set your goals too low. My goal I don't remember how many subscribers I had, but my goal at the start of the NFL season was by the Super Bowl to hit 20,000 subscribers. And I hit 20,000 subscribers on the day of the Super Bowl. I hit 2005 when I woke up Super Bowl morning. And I was like, that's pretty cool. Because that was my goal at the start of the year. I don't know what my goal is going to be at the start of next year. If you ask me right now, my goal at the end of next football season, probably 50K. That's my goal. I don't know if I'm going to hit it, but that's my goal. But that was my goal at the start of the year, 20K on the day of the Super Bowl. Great game next week, DC Defenders versus the Guardians. Unfortunately, not going to be able to see it because I work on Saturdays. We got to get you back to doing Knicks live streams now that we are on a 4-game winning streak. Yeah, I got to look at I got to look at the Knicks schedule. Hold on. Let me look at the Knicks schedule. And I'll be able to tell you which game I could potentially do. Tonight, I said all year I was gonna try the XFL and try it out, so that's why I did it. I work nights, so that's why I've had trouble doing. I got a new part-time job, and before I didn't have it, which is why I was able to do as many Knicks games as I was doing. But I can look at the Knicks schedule right now. I can tell you. I can tell you how many I could do. Let me see. Let me see. Knicks. Okay, Wednesday I work nights, so I can't do that game. Friday, I'm not sure if I'm working yet. If I'm not working Friday, I could potentially do that game. Monday I can do, I think. No, Monday I work nights. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. One of those days I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure out a Knicks game when I can. My work schedule's crazy right now. But if I'm not working Friday, I'll do the game Friday. If I am, I'm working, so I can't. But I'll try to fit in a Knicks game here and there. And I'll definitely be doing NBA playoff games down the stretch. I appreciate that, Saddam Smith, man. And yeah, the XFL was fun, man. No, Malik, no, I'm going to take off because I got to eat. I didn't plan on doing a doubleheader next week. If people like it, maybe I will do a doubleheader. But I didn't plan on it today, and I kind of planned my day around just doing the one game. Otherwise, I might have. Only 2 more games before break. No, I'm not doing the Renegades game. What's going on, man? What's going on, Jeremy, man? Jeremy's been here. Have a great one, Melvin, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. What's up there, Slurpee? Jeremy is probably, he's got to be one of my first 1,000 subscribers. Probably even before that. He might even be one of my first 100 subscribers. Jeremy's been with my channel a long time, man. Good to see you, Jeremy, man. How you been, buddy? What do I think of the Houston Roughnecks? I honestly know nothing about them. I honestly have no idea about the Houston Roughnecks. I know nothing, man. Yeah, he's been with me for a long time, Jeremy. He's been with me a long time. I know this for a fact. Jeremy, my first Giants live stream I did, Jeremy was in it. So, he's been here for a while. What's going on, Soul Brother, man? Thanks for being here, buddy. Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. The XFL's been fun so far. It's something to watch, on Sunday, man. It was pretty good. This game was pretty good. It was enjoyable. It was fun, hard-hitting. The play was pretty solid. I was impressed. I didn't know what to think. I didn't get to watch the games yesterday. And I haven't gotten the full experience yet because I didn't get to watch it, obviously, with the volume up. I'm actually excited. I'll probably check it out for like 20 minutes, the game after. I'm just curious to see the sounds in the huddle. I think that'll be cool to watch. So I definitely want to check that out. And yeah, I'll definitely follow you on that, Slurpee. I remember discovering your channel during week 3 of the 2018 season against the Texans. I love the vid you did with the football in your hands. Yeah. yeah, that was fun. That was when I was, I mean, I still have a lot of fun with my channel, but that was when I was, doing it really just for like a hobby and not trying to take it as seriously as I am now. But those videos were fun. Yeah, with the football, and I kept editing, and you see the football in one hand and the other hand, and I tried to make people laugh and still be, somewhat informative. Yeah, Afghanistan's another one. He's been here for a really long time, and Afghanistan is one of the best supporters of the Giants YouTube community in general. He's great. Jake Carlock's interesting too. Yeah, Jake Carlock was great. He's definitely a guy that could make the team off the practice squad. He was great in preseason this year. He was the standout. Chris, when do you plan to do Broad NBA? Yeah, so, okay, Nona, I don't know why, this is just everybody does their own thing with their channel. Everybody has their own philosophy, whatever. I try to remain in my niche, New York sports. And during the playoffs, I'm doing Broad NBA, just because it's like the NFL playoffs. I'm going to do it But during the regular season, I try to stay in my niche. I try to stay New York based. But one thing I might experiment with, at least down the stretch, is more maybe like with like 15, 20 games to go, maybe I'll start to sprinkle in some broad NBA games. Oh, man, Zach, man, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much, man. Long-time subscriber, first-time complainer. What'd you complain about, Eddie? Let me see. Hold on. What'd you complain about? I don't know what you complained about, but thank you so much, Zach, man. I really appreciate that, man. $20 super chat, man. Say hello to my little friend. That's what Dire Giants fan told me I got to say. Oh, you're kidding, yeah. He says, Randy Moss was in high school when the 49ers last won the Super Bowl. Bill Clinton was getting BJ's. This is true, man. This is true. He was getting BJ's in the Oval Office. Oh, God. Zach Smith, man, I appreciate the love, man. And Big Bang with the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, first pick, what position you want the G-Men to go? Okay, if I was picking I want the offensive tackle because you've invested a 6th overall pick in a quarterback. And I fully recognize our defense is bad and we need to improve the defense. And I'm not going to cry if we go defense. Obviously, I mean, you guys saw my reaction. I wanted to go defense. I didn't want to go quarterback last year. I wanted Josh Allen. Josh Allen. So you guys know who I wanted. But I look at it like this. You invested a very high first-round pick on a running back. You invested a very high first-round pick on a quarterback. You still have a subpar offensive line. You have the ability now to take who you deem is the best offensive lineman in this year's draft. I think it just makes sense to protect your quarterback, to help open up holes for the guy that you're trying to build the offense around. And I think an improved offensive line helps the defense because it keeps you on the field longer. But I'm not going to be upset either way. This team has so many holes that if they go Simmons or Okudah, I'm not going to complain. Like, I know that we need help throughout this entire roster. I just think it makes sense to try to protect your second year quarterback. So that's what I would do. I would take an offensive tackle. I want Simmons, but I know with the new offense we need a good. Yeah, well that too, Big Bang. We need that too. That's another thing I should bring up. Specifically with what Jason Garrett's trying to do, you need a good offensive line. You need to be able to protect for your quarterback. You need your receivers to be able to develop their routes down the field. If you're throwing more deep patterns, it's not like a West Coast offense. So the offensive line is even more important. So yeah, it's why if you ask me what the Giants' biggest hole right now, it's O-line. Now, I hope they trade down because I think they could still get a really good O-lineman at 6, at 7, even at 9. In an ideal world, they trade down and they get their O-lineman. But like I said, if they go Simmons or Okudah, I'm not gonna cry about it. Like they would clearly help the team as well. Bill Clinton was receiving PJs during his whole yes, he was. And the Cowboys haven't won since then. Can you do a New York Met? Yes, I am going to do. I'm not going to do a projection. I am going to do a New York Met. That is one video I have planned. Once the offseason is complete, once they get to training to spring training, I am going to do a New York Met roster breakdown video. I'm going to, like I did for all the teams, the Giants, the Knicks, I'm going to do a New York Met roster breakdown video where I talk about the pitching staff, the bullpen, everything. So I will have that video up. Video idea, dive into Jason Garrett, Air Coryell offense, and how the starters can capitalize. I like that. I haven't done a specific video for that, but I've mentioned it, which guys I think in videos, it wasn't dedicated directly to that. But I have made videos talking about which player. But I do like that. That's a good video idea. I like that. Good one. What players will benefit the most from the Air Coryell system? That's a good video idea. That's a really good video idea. I like that. I will do that. Matter of fact, let me write that down before I forget. Hold on 1 second. And I'm going to write down your name so I can give you credit. Air Coryell, which players will benefit? That's a good one. Let me write that down. Let me write down your name. John Murray. All right. Thanks for the idea, man. I appreciate that, man. And Mr. Mini Guy with the $5 super chat, man. Ben Zanini says, last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, Ryan Leaf was in the running for the Heisman. We got a lot of great facts, guys. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Ryan Leaf, my God. You're going to get Christian Orr upset. He's a big Chargers fan. Cool Drummer says, the Giants are a mess offensively and defensively. The draft will be very important. Of course, man. The draft's always important. And to Gettleman's credit, here's what I'll say about Gettleman, man. To Gettleman's credit, he's done a phenomenal, in my opinion, at least last year, did a great job with the draft. You could question a lot of the other things. The Leonard Williams trade, to me, is certainly questionable. But Gettleman has done some very good things. So, hopefully, Gettleman has another good draft. I don't think Gettleman's going to be here for more than 3 or 4 more years because he's up there in age. He's a cancer survivor. But if he could set this team up the right way, build the team through the draft, have a couple more good drafts, the Giants could really, because to me, it's not about 1 year. It's not about one great year. I want to have a team like the Steelers. Every year, you know they're going to be competitive. And that's the way, if I was a GM, I would build a team. And I'm hoping that's what the Giants are doing. Which, to me, if you're going to be like that, if you copy the Steelers model, the Steelers don't spend in free agency. They use their cap space to retain their players. And they'll add a little piece here, a little piece there, but they don't do that. And the Patriots, for the most part, are the same way. They'll add a big guy here and there, but that's the way to win long-term in the NFL. And I think that's what the Giants are doing. I hope. Can I read your last comment, brother? Let me see. What do you got? 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 Mike Nixon, where are you? I don't see you. I don't see Mike Nixon. Just type it again, Mike. There's not a lot of people in here. Just type it again. Is this Dallas team going to be better than the Cowgirls? They might be. They might be. Yeah, Steelers also make great. Yeah, they do. Minka Fitzpatrick was a really good trade. Fitzpatrick was a guy I thought that the Giants should have been interested in. I don't remember what they traded for him, but I remember it wasn't. Maybe it was. I can't remember what they gave up. What did they give up for Fitzpatrick? But either way, he played really well for them. You want to talk about a player that would be perfect for what Joe Judge is looking to do? Minka Fitzpatrick. He'd be perfect for what Joe Judge is looking to do. Yeah, that was a good pickup by them. They gave up a first-round pick. Chris, do you think the contract Leo wants is given will affect Ngakoue and other free agents wanting to go to New York? Huh. And Mike, I see your question now. I'm going to answer Stenor's first. That's a good question. Do I think the contract... I mean, at the end of the day, I think that Yannick is going to go to which he's all about the money. And they all are. Most of them are. Whoever offers him the most money. Leonard Williams coming here, I don't think is going to... It's not like... maybe you're thinking, like, if he brings in Leonard Williams, does he feel like he is in a better situation to be able to produce sacks and put up better numbers with a stronger D-line? But at the end of the day, if the Giants offer Yannick the most money, he's going to come here. I don't think that has any emphasis on what's going to happen. I think Yannick is going to get franchised if I had to guess. I think the Jaguars will probably franchise him, but that doesn't mean he's going to stay with the Jaguars. You know, I was watching, I forgot the guy's channel, but I was watching the video. The guy said that he's got inside sources, whoever his sources are, and he said that they're going to franchise tag him. And I agree with that. I think they're going to franchise tag him, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to trade him. Last year, there were 3 defensive linemen that were tagged and traded. And I think the same thing is going to happen with Yannick. Mike, thank you so much. What did he say? He says, do you want me to give you the lineman name again so you can write it down and do a video? Just tell me in the Discord, Mike. Just tell me in the Discord. I think it's going to take a couple of years for the Giants to be competitive. I think they could be competitive next year. It depends on what you deem competitive. I don't think they're going to be competitive for a Super Bowl next year. I think they could be competitive in 2 years. Next year, I think they're going to get better, but they won't be competitive for a Super Bowl. Minka's awesome, man. Minka's great. $15 million is way too much for him. I agree. G-Cell. I would not give him $15 million. I would give Leonard Williams, I'd be willing to give Leonard Williams 12. Somebody asked me that, I think on Twitter. I'd be willing to give him $12 million, 4 years, $48 million, but the ability to get out after 3. I'd structure the contract in a way that if things aren't working out, I could cut him after 3, and then I could use that money to extend Daniel Jones, Bart, whatever it may be. But I'd want the cap flexibility. I don't want to commit more than 3 years to him, a 4-year contract with the ability to get out after 3, and I'm not giving him more than $12 million. If he's going to get more than $12 million, let him go somewhere else. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have made the trade. I move on. That's the way I look at it. He's not worth $15 million. I'm not overpaying. The reason we're in this place in the first place is because we overpaid for guys like Nate Solder. We can't do it again. I'm with you, G. So I don't think he's worth the money either, man. Discord link, who's ever in here could point out the Discord link for Stein. I appreciate that. With a contract of 4 years, wouldn't you want to be able to cut him at 2? Yeah, but it's very rare, Sonor, that you find contracts that are structured where, I mean, all right, Golden Tate, take that contract, for example. Golden Tate got right around 4 years, $40 million. Golden Tate's contract next year, if you were to cut him, I think it's a $5 million hit. So you could cut him. It's only going to cost you 5, but then you're still paying him half the contract. It's rare that you're going to find. I mean, most players aren't going to want to sign a contract, in my opinion, unless it's front loaded with a ton of guaranteed money. Most players aren't going to want to sign a contract where, because they're not stupid. They know, they know the way that these are structured, where they could be cut after, halfway through the contract. So it's rare that you're going to be able to do that without taking a big cap hit. And there's the Discord. Thanks for posting that, Sonor. That's almost the exact comment I left on your last video. What are you talking about? The contract that Sonor said? Entertainer, do you do a play-by-play of me getting a perfect 300 in bowling? Because I'm watching bowling right now too. We'll save that for another stream. But I'll hang out for another 5-10 minutes. I like answering your guys' questions, and I know a lot of times I do those Q&As and they're busy and I miss some of your questions. So I always like to hang out with you guys and talk football. Hey Chris, curious to know, do you watch the Giants Life series? If so, what did you make of the Joe Judge video? The Giants Life series. I mean, I don't necessarily watch individual series. I watch a lot of I've watched a lot of Joe Judge videos. I've probably seen it. I saw the Joe Judge interview on MSG, which I thought was really good. I've watched a number of his interviews. He's done a couple. I think I've watched most of them. But overall, I mean, in terms of Joe Judge, the last one I watched was the one I did a video on where he talked about, why he hired Jason Garrett and Patrick Graham. I'm a big fan of Joe Judge. Now, I don't want people to think that I know this guy's going to be great. There's no way I can know that. The guy's never been a head coach. But I think he has if I was hiring a coach, he has what I'd be looking for. And you could go back and you could watch my Joe Judge video before he was hired, before anybody was talking about him. I said I don't think he'll be hired because if you look at the Giants' history, they don't hire coaches like him. But in the video, I was impressed with him because when I did my research, I said, I recognize why they're bringing this guy in. This guy's incredibly smart. He's working on his doctorate. He learned under Saban. He learned under Belichick. He's got a special teams background. He's got experience on both sides of the ball. I was impressed with Joe Judge. I recognize why he got an interview. I didn't think he'd be hired, but he was. But I like Joe Judge. I think he's going to be a good coach for the Giants. Cushmaster, man, have a great one, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. G-Men 10 and 6. I hope so, Big Bang. Listen, man. The thing with football, Big Bang, and the one thing I learned last year, because I try to take obviously I'm a dire Giants fan, but I try to be realistic. I don't want to sell people false hopes. And last year, I felt like maybe my fandom got a little over the top. And I think I said the Giants were going to go 7-9 or 8-8 because I was trying to hope like everything broke right. So I'm not going to say that going into the year. I'm going to try to be realistic but still think the team could improve. But the thing with football, here's what I'll say. The difference between a 5-win team and a 10-win team, a lot of times, is a lucky bounce here, a lucky bounce there. I mean, you go back and look at the Giants in 2018 when we went 5-11, I think it was. We started, or was it, 5-11, right? All 8 of those games the second half of the year, we could have won all 8 of them. We could have won every single one of those games. So it's a lucky bounce here and a lucky bounce there. So I'm never going to rule out the possibility of having a 10 or 11 win season. If things go the right way, they could. I still think the Giants are 2 years away from having the ability to compete for a Super Bowl. But I never give up on a season before it starts. It was a good hire. He's a leader. He's what we need. Back to the fundamentals and look at his staff. His staff, the Giants staff, when I did that video breaking down the Giants' current staff to the previous staff, it was night and day, the experience that Joe Judge is bringing with the Giants. To me, perhaps the most impressive thing about this staff is not even just Joe Judge, it's the guys under him. I thought he did a great job, and you could tell this guy planned for this. He had a plan to bring this team together, these coaching staff, and we won't know if it's going to work until we see it on the field. But Joe Judge, it was really well thought out, and he's got a very experienced coaching staff. Bielema could easily be a defensive coordinator somewhere. He's got a very experienced coaching staff. I'm impressed. I thought Joe Judge put together a great staff, and I'm excited to see what they do with these other players, like DeAndre Baker. What can they get out of this kid? They have a lot of guys that underperformed, that are young, that are underdeveloped, and I think the guys they brought in could potentially get the most out of them. So I'm really excited for the year to see what the coaching staff does. Cheers for a good stream, Chris. I'm out for the night. Have a good one. Yeah, man, you got it, man. We finally started 1-0. Yeah. Thanks for being here, buddy. But yeah, guys, I'm going to close it out. I just like hanging out with you guys for a little longer. I just wanted to show some love. Thank you guys for being here. I'm probably going to have another Gettleman project up tomorrow. And I might do that video that was suggested as well. But I'm definitely going to have another Gettleman project up tomorrow. I'm going to simulate the trade down. I haven't decided on what team yet. It's probably going to be the Raiders, because I think that'll be fun to get the 12th and 19th. So I'll probably do that one tomorrow. But I'm going to do all the scenarios. So I'll do the Raiders, I'll do the Dolphins, I'll do the Jaguars, the Colts, whatever. But I'll have one more of those up tomorrow. I plan on having it anyway. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being great part of the channel, man. Thank you guys for showing all the love and hanging out, guys. You guys have a good one. Eagles UK, man. Have a great one, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. You too, man. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you guys for being here.